One weekend. 2 Battle Royale titles. 180 cash winners. It's the Battle Royale event of the year. Who's ready to find the master of the map?
Hello and welcome to Master of the Map Day 1. We are playing Warzone today. We are going to be crowning a Master of the Map over this weekend. We are here to find out who is the best team at Battle Royales. My name is Tommy Daslow. I am one of your hosts, and with me, also from the Filthy Casuals podcast, Ben Vanel and Adam Knox. Gentlemen, good afternoon.
It's an absolute pleasure to be here, Tommy. Wow.
It's a joy.
What a privilege to be hosting Master of the Map for Fortress Melbourne. I think you said it, but I'm going to say it again. We're playing Warzone. And what better 3 people with more credentials in the field could they hire than the 3 of us from the Filthy Casuals podcast? Ben, what do you think of Warzone, the game?
I'm excited. It's a little scary, honestly. A lot of people die in it, so that it kind of puts me on the back step. But no, you're right. What better than three boys, a band of brothers, the Filthy Casuals boys. We're here to commentate, to host, to take the audience through the first day of Master of the Map. And I'm really bad at Warzone, so I'm actually excited to sort of learn from the best.
Me too.
Best in Australia. How many matches have you played in, Tommy, that have lasted more than 10 seconds?
Oh, mate, I could draw that gulag from memory. I've been spending a lot of time in there. But as you mentioned, I'm famously a pacifist. I've been spending most of my time in the rounds going around trying to put a little flower in the end of other people's guns and getting absolutely demolished in that game. I think out of the 3 of us, Adam, you're probably the best at Warzone, if I had to guess.
Out of the 3 of us and the 7 billion of the rest of the world, yes, I am a fantastically competent host at it. No, look, there are some really, really good players of Battle Royale games in general, and especially of Warzone. So I'm excited to, like you said, Ben, to see other people play this game and play it to a level that I don't expect I could match, but I certainly can critique.
This is all brought to us by Fortress Melbourne, of course. And here we go. So the prize pool. This is what the teams are playing for. There's a huge prize pool. It's $12.5 thousand of cash and prizes over each day. So 12.5K today up for grabs in cash and prizes. Everyone who makes the final gets cash. As you can see on screen there, the winning team gets $3,000. But everyone right down to Team Double D, my favorite team, gets $100, which you can take to Fortress Melbourne when they reopen, which I recommend you do because it's a fantastic venue and they're putting on this ripper Master of the Map tournament. But as you can see, cash for teams that place in the final. Also, across today and tomorrow, there'll be some other cheeky awards. Knox, you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, we were able to give them so the way it'll be structured is there's going to be 3 games that we'll be watching out of a number of them that will be happening as the qualifiers before the grand final. And during those games that we're watching, we can give out some extra little awards based purely on how we feel about the players' abilities in the game. There's 4 categories. We've got Hot Rod, which is the award that goes to the person who best recreates the film Hot Rod with Andy Samberg.
Okay, I was going to give it out for the hottest guy named Rod.
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
No, but generally it'll be given out based on something cool that happens around a vehicle. We've got a Big Bang award. There they are down the bottom. Big Bang will be given out for something involving explosions, which I'm led to believe happen in this game. There's Sharpshooter for a skillful play involving shooting something sharply.
Yep.
And we've also got Low Blow, which is a general funny moment award that we have ultimate power over giving out. And it makes me feel personally like a god.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know if we said this at the start, but we're comedians. We're from Melbourne. We're comedians. That's how we met. We started a podcast about video games called Filthy Casuals. And if we are qualified to judge one of these awards, clearly it's sharpshooter because we're all good shooters.
Yeah, we haven't missed a beat so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will be dishing these out. These awards are at our discretion. We are going to be awarding the mid-match. You'll see a big thing come up on the screen. We are completely corrupt. We are open to bribery. You can get onto our YouTube channel and leave comments about how sexy you think the three of us are, and we will factor that into consideration when doling out these awards in the middle of the game. So
you can see
totally up for grabs.
Over on the side here, this is sponsored by Alienware and by Telstra, and there are Alienware prizes that will be given out based upon whether or not you win one of these special bonus prizes during the games. So a huge thanks to them, and a huge thanks to us for giving them out as well. I don't think that we've gotten enough credit for it yet.
That would be appreciated, yes. Pop a thanks in the chat as well. But of course, this is a weekend event. We've got Warzone today. We've got a different Battle Royale game tomorrow. The overall winner of Master of the Map wins. And this is the coolest thing about it. You know, like prizes, money, sure. They're the spoils of war. But what you really want is the Master of the Map belt. It's a championship belt, like in wrestling, like in boxing. And if I could have, competed to win this, I would have, because I really need a belt, honestly. It's all elastic waisted stuff. I want to branch out to chinos, and I need a belt.
I'm imagining a competitor today standing at they've got one of those standing desks. They're at the mouse and keyboard, dacks around their ankles, just screaming into the monitor going, God, I need this. So fingers crossed for that person.
You'll need a belt too to get on the transport that will take you to Melbourne if you do win the ultimate prize as well, to be crowned with the belt. They're going to put it on your head, which is going to look embarrassing for a bit, but then you can put it where you want after that.
Okay.
They're checking vaccine passports, and they're checking that you're wearing a belt when you come into the venue. Both of those things are being strictly adhered to at the moment.
To be fair, checking if you're wearing a belt isn't like a new normal thing. People have kind of always subconsciously done that. So yeah, a trip to Melbourne is pretty cool too, as we reopen, as does Fortress Melbourne on the 5th of November, remember as well. So they'll get to go down there, get their belt, and feel pretty darn good about it, I wouldn't dare to say.
Now, Adam, you can also win prizes if you're not competing. Did you know that?
I should have, because I'm hosting this, but Ben, I didn't.
Yeah, I think I've just blown your mind there. Just do !watch win in the chat on Twitch, and you can win. You just have to be watching, and you can win. That's why I believe the key phrase is watch win. So !watch win in the Twitch chat. Very exciting. Everyone can win. We're winning by getting to watch cool people play Warzone.
Boys, expertly done. Just for that great plug that both of you gave just then. I'm handing you both the first sharpshooter of the day. You've got it. Well done.
Wait. I don't think that's.
I don't think we mentioned that. Yeah, we can just give these prizes to ourselves.
Yeah.
I don't think we've specifically been told that we haven't, so that means that we can.
That's a good point.
I'm excited to do that. Yeah, a trip to Melbourne will be cool. And man, I would love, I've never done anything to warrant it in my life, but I would love to hold a victory belt above my head. That would be an amazing feeling, I'm willing to bet, but I'll never get to feel it. But someone will. Teams of 3 will. That's the other important thing to point out.
It's all weekend. It's an accumulative thing. So you have to do well across both days over the weekend in order to take out the grand major prize across the weekend. But yeah, we're going to be seeing some Warzone games today. Like we said, I'm excited. I'm excited to see people be good at this game. It'll be a nice change of pace for this monitor to have some actual skill happening on it for once in its life.
Do you always rage quit as soon as you get killed, Tommy? You don't spectate. You don't watch the people who killed you. Too much resentment.
Yeah, it's too embarrassing. When it cuts to like how they took you out and just seeing how easy it was for this person to destroy me without barely lifting a finger, it's too devastating.
They actually managed to just sit and watch you for a while before killing you. You were just sort of like turning around, looking around.
Yeah, I had a window open doing something else at the same time. So yeah, here's a bit of a breakdown of how it's all going to happen today. We've got the random lobbies.
3 teams.
We've got these 30 teams.
3-player teams. So we're playing trios here. And the way that it'll be scored as well is worth pointing out. So you can see here that we've got these teams randomly being assigned to lobbies. We'll be watching some of them for those qualifying rounds. And like I said, there'll be a grand final at the end. The qualifying rounds are scored in a way that isn't necessarily the typical way you might play Warzone, which is your placement counts, but you also are being awarded points for getting kills.
Yes.
So it does reward aggressive play. It means that you can't just sit around and hide and wait for the whole thing to be over, as I believe might be the tactic that Tommy and Ben particularly think is the most effective in Warzone. But yeah, you do have to be aggressive to get yourself to the top of that. And then the top place teams will compete in the grand final. And then the overall winner of the master of the map will be crowned tomorrow based upon both days. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of prizes there as well, like you mentioned before, Ben. $5,000 being split between the top 30 teams. So if you are a finalist, you get money.
You get money. You get cash money. And yes, the final, we should also point out, is judged on placement. So that sort of a special sort of scoring system from the qualifiers doesn't apply to the final. It's placement. It's what you see at the end of the game. That is the winner. And then the second place and third place and onwards.
It's a hell of a thing, and it's a lot of work to go through these different rounds and then still be at the top of your game in that next one. You know, it's a taxing game. You've got to be on top of what you're doing for the entire time.
Yeah, video games are hard.
Thankfully, though, we are fresh out of lockdown here in Melbourne, and like we said, Fortress will be opening on November the 5th, but. Yeah, we've gotten a bit of a taste of freedom yesterday here in Melbourne, and then as of this morning, the heavens have opened up, and it's an absolute gamer's paradise out there. Yes. It's belting down with rain. So what better activity than sitting inside and either competing in or watching people compete in Warzone for the chance to win cold hard cash. And Fortress have been very specific about us pointing out that it is cash, which seems inappropriate given everything at the moment, but they will be coming round to your house if you win today and giving you the little secret handshake with a few 50s beautiful little pineapples rolled up in the palm there.
Cash in hand, corporate gig, just there you go, mate.
This is also, there are those cash prizes, and then there are also prizes that are from sponsors Alienware and Telstra. So you'll be getting cash and prizes. It's a regular... bevy. I think
it's a regular bevy.
Right. A bevy of riches.
Boys, we got ourselves a regular bevy over here.
Get back on the bevies because we're open again and we're competing. It's pretty cool stuff. And I tell you what, I'm regretting even agreeing to do this now, because if I could compete for that cash, I would.
Yeah, I was going to say, like a cold and rainy afternoon indoors playing video games, that's what I do anyway, you know? And if you're someone competing for cash and prizes, well, baby, you got the best weekend of your life coming up. I'm so excited for people to, as I said before, show off their skill. You know, I need to see it. I need to learn. But yeah, just having this fun tournament community experience together as we all, head back into the real world. This is super cool. This is very fun.
I think that's a cool thing that I'm glad to be hosting this and commentating with you guys over because of this fact that, like we said, we aren't the greatest Warzone players in the world. And I think Warzone can be an intimidating game to try and get into. And so I think being able to see it through the eyes of some people who are, you might say, filthy casuals, I think is a cool way to watch it, hopefully.
Yes.
I mean, I certainly am excited, like we've said a bunch of times, but like to get to watch people who are actually good at a game. I know that, you know, streaming and stuff is obviously possible outside of this tournament, but in a tournament setting, then the pressure is on, the cash is real, the prizes are real. That's what we've been led to believe. And it's pretty cool to see people under that pressure.
Now, Ben, I don't know about you, but I'm starting to get the impression that Adam's just going to be opening another tab and registering to compete right now. And we're just going to see his attention really start to wane mid-commentating, and then we'll see just the name Adam Knox appear on the screen in one of the matches we're watching.
I'm not stupid. I'll use something that sounds similar, like Aaron Gox. I don't know why I thought of using that name, but it does sound like mine. and I would definitely compete under a pseudonym.
Now, obviously, you know, these people are professionals playing today. They would have had strict regimens, you know, in terms of preparation. How have you guys prepared for today's tournament? I know, you know, what I've done, but I want to hear what you did today to get in the mindset of a tournament.
I will tell you that I accidentally, I misread the email and I listened to a whole bunch of Boyzone, and I don't know if that'll be helpful. If Ronan Keating ends up competing, then I will be able to pepper in some facts there. But
Ronan
other
competing.
than yeah, but I've been playing Warzone, and yeah, very importantly, spectating the people who end up killing me often, because I like you said, I think I've played the most Call of Duty out of us over the years, but I'm one of those people who I think a lot of people don't think exists, which is a person who mainly enjoys the single player modes of Call of Duty games. But I've been playing some Warzone, placing occasionally, and really enjoying it.
I've been preparing similar to Adam. I've been reading back issues of K-Zone magazine, entering the colouring competition. Did pretty well in that. Placed in the top 3 in a colouring competition. I had a
Any
little
cash
unicorn
and
made
prizes?
purple. Yep. Some glitter and blue tack. So I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I'm on top of the world. No,
You
yeah,
should have blue tacked some glitter to your banner. You should have showed it off.
Some little googly eyes up there just to really
Yes.
bring the thing to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played a couple of rounds. I was gunned down multiple times by the killer from Scream, which is a thing that's going on in the game at the moment.
Yeah, they've got their
There's
Halloween
a
event going
crossover.
on. So I'm expecting we'll see a bunch of the Call of Spooky or something. I can't remember what they're calling it, but like, yeah, it does make it a genuinely more frightening game when you've got Scream
Absolutely.
running at you.
He's talking at you. He's like
Mr.
taunting
Scream.
you. It's Mr. Scream.
Yeah. Okay.
And I do. Where like it's a spooky looking guy. And
You
so
go-
yeah, that's exactly the face. You've seen Scream.
Yeah. Well, I prepared by going for a nice walk before it rained, and I had a lamb sausage roll and
Okay.
a caramel slice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
So I'm in the zone.
We're gonna get to see Ben throw up halfway through this.
I am on a sugar high from the caramel slice, and that will be coming down at some point.
That's good. I got a burrito delivered, and it took so long to get here that there was a genuine point where I was thinking, I'm just going to be eating a burrito on the stream. There's no way around this. It's going to turn up 1 minute into this tournament,
Yep.
and we're going to cut back to me. I'll have sour cream dripping down my face. So
No
thankfully
way
that
that
was avoided.
you could have held off on eating it. You could have put it in the in the oven and just had it afterwards, or you're just too
Just-
hungry.
No.
Sit it in the oven for 4 hours while we're doing this.
A burrito is an immediate consumption food.
You don't want to eat slop? I love slop.
I've been eating enough slop by playing more Warzone over the last couple of weeks than I normally would. That's enough slop for me
your
to
face
eat.
rubbed in the slop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing
yeah.
the number 40 way too often and feeling okay about 40. No, I remember
Yeah,
playing
your birthday's coming up.
Blackout, which was the Black Ops
Yep.
4 version of what is now Warzone, and being a lot better at that but because there's a lot of extra Warzone stuff that is included in this game, like having to go around and do these little missions to get yourself some cash. You know, why are they bothering to kill other people when they could simply compete in a tournament for cash prizes?
What else? What else you guys been playing? I've been playing Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, we were
mode.
talking about this off air just before we started. That
Yeah.
that came out yesterday on the Oculus Quest 2.
Oof.
One of the all-time greats, fully remade in VR, and we're having a great time with it.
I'm thinking of
Yeah.
ordering a burrito after this. That's now my thing.
It's
What do you reckon?
It's a
if you-
stressful game, honestly. Watching the little bike on the screen and just trying to get it to speed up, and meanwhile watching the clock, and yeah, it was. I wouldn't recommend it.
No, well, I would. If you were, what kind of burrito do you eat? Me,
Oh,
I
great
eat,
Chicken.
question.
I got
I'm getting
chicken.
some chicken in there too.
Mm-hmm.
No. I think I've kind of gone off chicken, especially factory farm chicken. I don't like the hormones in there.
Okay. All right. Early on, we find out that Ben's better than us. He won't eat a chicken that's been manufactured by a machine.
That's right. Grass-fed beef only. No, I love a pulled pork burrito and I love a beef burrito. I don't know, because the beef is like, it's slow cooked essentially. I never have the patience to cook a burrito like that. And that's what I tend to go for. Something that someone else, something that I can't be bothered doing. This
is my impression of Mark Maron getting the wrong burrito when he ordered a chicken burrito. I got beef. He always has beef.
Oh yeah.
You ever heard of podcasts?
Oh yeah.
Right. Okay. Interesting.
We should mention that we, as you can see down the bottom, we host a podcast that's called Filthy Casuals. We got hired for this off the back of hosting that podcast. It's a podcast where we quite often go on tangents. We talk about video games, but we'll also just be silly and talk about whatever else and have these long excursions for 25 minutes at a time where we are not talking about video games at all. And that is what the people at Fortress saw in us and why they wanted us to host this gig for them. So, any other thing, I'd feel guilty about talking about a burrito for 10 minutes, but we don't have to feel bad about that at all. It's beautiful.
No, the only places
that's why I brought up food. That's why I brought up our prep, because we're not hardcore gamers. We're filthy casuals, and we like to talk about burritos.
I would feel guilty talking about a burrito for 10 minutes, literally anywhere else as well, because even if you're ordering a burrito, if it takes you 10 minutes, that you're holding up the line.
I've never been someone to walk into a takeaway venue not knowing what I'm getting. I've never been someone to go up to the counter and be like,
No, you see, I'm a big one for it because I already know what I'm going to get, but I'll be ordering enough that I'm embarrassed about it and sort of be pretending that I'm ordering for multiple people and struggling to remember what they wanted. So I'm like, and I think it was a second identical burrito. And my friend and me just have similar tastes. I'm looking forward to getting to do that in person again now that we're open up.
This delivery that I got is from a place that is a chain that I go to a lot. When you get it in, it's fantastic. It's never gone well for me getting it delivered. It's always cold. It's always too sloppy. It's real gulag food. And I can't help myself. I went back today. I was feeling lazy. I was like, maybe it'll be different this time. And it wasn't. It was absolute slop city for me.
Well, you shouldn't support delivery apps. Go in there, go in person. The more money goes to the place, and now we're allowed to.
Yeah, that's true. And you don't go anywhere. The factory farms, they're delicious chickens.
Yeah, and my entire rig is running on solar power. So we're this today and tomorrow is brought to everyone by Alienware. We're wearing Alienware headsets. I've come up with a new slogan for Alienware, and I'm hoping it's going to get me full endorsement. I want to be a partner with Alienware, so I want to run this slogan by you and tell me if you think it's okay.
Okay. Yep.
Alienware. Well, they're out of this world.
Okay.
I think we've just lost Alienware as a sponsor. That's a real shame.
Luckily, Telstra is also sponsoring us, so I'll suggest I'm not going to go a full new slogan. I'm going to take something that they already say and then add on to it.
Okay.
Kind of showing to them that I don't think much of what they've already got. But I'll give you this.
I used to work for Telstra in the marketing department, so this is probably going to be a direct insult to me.
Yeah, that's perfect. So here you go. Telstra, if you want the competitive edge, then use Telstra to call up your friend and ask them to go a little easier on you. Just a little addition there. What do you reckon?
That's a sentence with a comma in the middle. So that, I don't know, that feels like it's a little long.
Are you not allowed to use commas in advertising? Is it because they're anti-capitalist, those comma bastards?
No, it's because it's too long.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. I guess billboard space is expensive.
Yeah.
Maybe we could crowdfund a board.
Hey, Ben, when you worked in the marketing department at Telstra, did you say, I've got a great idea for you guys. You should sponsor this event that I'm going to be hosting in about 10 years' time. I really want to play the long game here. I'm hoping to be out on the other side of this thing by that point.
Yeah. Well, it was. I worked there about 9 years ago, so when I was in preschool.
So you're 14 now? Is that the?
Is that the joke?
Yes.
Yeah, and of course, Fortress Melbourne, as we mentioned, they are reopening on November the 5th. They were going to send us some backdrops for us to have in frame. They didn't get here in time. So sorry about that. We've just got our own natural offices and living rooms in the shot behind us.
Yep.
Yeah, real shame we couldn't get any branding from them delivered in time. But yeah, Fortress, great
When
place.
I moved in here, this was the wallpaper. It's the old place, obviously. I think it was built in the 50s.
Real 70s looking. Hey, can I tell you guys about something else that Fortress Melbourne are doing since you brought them up?
Yeah, okay.
Since you insisted about talking about them.
Yes.
Melbourne is back and fun is back. That's my personal opinion. But
that's a great slogan, Nox. That's very concise. I think we're going to throw to the video first. So let's watch a little video about something called Fanatics Arise, and we'll find out what it is.
I wasn't paying attention. Can you guys play it again?
Can I tell you, I'm pretty reassured having seen that video about what Fanatics Arise is now, because when you see that phrase in the news, it's not good news normally. But this time it is.
I've got, just to explain it even further, I've got a little, a sort of, an abbreviation of the word fanatics to sort of describe what that means. It's a little shorter, it's a little snappier. I just say addicts.
Nice.
Okay.
That makes sense. Well, can you tell me more? You seem to know a whole bunch about this, Ben. Tell me more about Fanatics Arise then, if you dare.
Yeah, well, it's this big survey. It's this massive survey that Fortress Melbourne do, and it gives you the opportunity to write in and to say what kind of stuff you want to happen at Fortress. You know, what games you want to be playing, what kind of events you want them to run, what influencers you want them to work with more and feature frequently at their events. You know, what kind of setups you want to be playing at the venue, and to say thank you for basically giving your opinion, which is something that we do and enjoy doing. But you actually get to give your opinion, and then you get a big prize. There's this massive prize. It's honestly kind of insane. It's like upwards of $75,000 prize pool, which is ridiculous. But there's a bunch of giveaways. This is insane. An Alienware battle station that has not been released or even marketed yet. It's this crazy, awesome PC, which you can play stuff like Warzone on or other games. You can get a PS5, which, I mean, they're extremely easy to get, so I don't know why I'd want to win one of those. You can get this cool thing from Telstra where it's 24 months of home internet, Game Optimizer, an Xbox Series X. You can also get 12 months of Game Pass Ultimate. So that's a ridiculous prize to win. A whole bunch of other stuff too. A lot of instant wins and things like that. So go to fortressmelbourne.com/arise or type !arise in the Twitch chat to find more out.
Man.
And yeah, things that you could suggest that they do in there. Like, we've all been lobbying for them to get rid of every other game that they have in there and exclusively focus on the PlayStation 1 game, Austin Powers Pinball. Don't know if they're going to take that on board, but that's been our big suggestion. So yeah, that's the kind of thing you can write in, and someone in there has to read it. Someone has to spend at least a few minutes out of their day reading your harebrained suggestion for what they should do in at Fortress Melbourne. And for doing that and wasting their time, you could win all that cool stuff. What a great system we have.
What about a ball pit? Bring back ball pits.
Ooh, yeah.
And
all right,
all the balls are actually little gotcha things. But they're it's just like looks cool. You got like little things with like Evangelions in them. I believe that's what the robots in Neon Genesis Evangelion are called. They're called Evangelions.
Rolls off
Nox,
the tongue.
no, that's the princess.
Nox, you didn't take my bait and explain in detail every aspect of the show Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Not my sort of thing. I think I would be too scared to go on one of them, because I used to, when I would go in ball pits as a kid, which is the only time I went in them, and don't let anyone tell you any different, even if they're wearing a police uniform and asking where I am. I never went in one as an adult. But I used to like swim around inside of them, and if you were in with those little balls that have objects in them, that would feel like, you know, every depiction of like going through like the river Styx or like the path to hell has faces coming at you like that.
Yeah,
you would feel that. All I'm saying is that I've imagined it too vividly.
I've never been worried about going to hell and seeing all the faces come towards me personally.
I think that I need to get back outside after this lockdown has ended and go to Fortress Melbourne on the 5th of November to try and get my emotional state back in check, because for a moment there while I was describing that, I thought everyone will relate to this. And then as I was saying it, I realized, nah, man, you've been inside for quite a while and your brain's gotten away from you.
You need to do a few stand-up gigs and realize that's too dark for everyone else.
Yeah, not to freak you out, but I'm sitting in a ball pit right now. I hope that doesn't freak you out too much. I've built one below this desk, my big lockdown project.
Just up to the waist there.
Yeah, a little wading pool.
We're doing, so you might have noticed we've been talking for quite a while here and not talking over footage of Warzone. We're just waiting on a couple of things a couple of balls to get into motion rather than wheels. It doesn't really work as a saying if you say it like that. No. But it did sort of flow on from each other. So we're hanging out for Warzone to get started here, as is the entire nation that I assume is watching. The nations of Australia and New Zealand and the rest of the world, hopefully.
Well, this is also on a big screen in at Times Square, we've been told, in New York City.
Yes.
People around the globe stopped in the street tuning into this. I think we are about to go to a break. We have been having some technical issues. They've been asking us to fill. We got a message saying, please fill for a bit, while we were midway through talking about a burrito. It's like, way ahead of you, brother.
But yes, we'll be going to a break now. We'll be back with you soon.
Upon a star, come feel our power raising up the bar. Can't hold me back. Can't hold me back. Can't hold me back.
Okay, time for some gaming. Get those rituals out of the way. Here's Grace. She likes stretching. There's Terrence's cat Cassie. There's Terrence, absolute legend. That's Ryan's hand. He's cleaning his PC. Game Optimizer is now on. Good stuff. Grace is breathing deeply, doing some pretty chill karate moves. Good rituals for the stress. Got to get the chair right. Ergonomics are key. Get the drinks ready. Do not want to get thirsty while you're playing. Fridge is ages away. Hungry cats can get in the way. Cassie, eat the food. Yep, sweet. Now we're looking at each other. A truce is reached. Ryan's still cleaning here. Pretty ready to play now. Oh, hey Cassie. Rituals are over. Looks like these peeps are ready. How good. Telstra Game Optimizer. Up your game.
Hey, I'm Matt Havey from the Grammy-nominated metal band Trivium. We just released our new record, In the Court of the Dragon. When I'm not on tour making music with my guys, I'm Twitch streaming. I wish I could be performing and competing in Master of the Map with you all this weekend in Australia and New Zealand, but I cannot. So somebody win that $25,000 prize pool. Enjoy. Good luck. Have fun.
Three, two, one.
Hey guys, Josh here, Telstra's game reviewer, and as a part of Telstra's partnership with Fortress, I'm here to give you an exclusive look at the venue. So let's take a look. So, what is Fortress? Whether you're an elite PC gamer, or you like to kick back on the weekends with Monopoly, or you like to frequent consoles, Fortress has you covered. With free entry, whether you've never touched a controller before, or you're at the top of the league, you can do it all here at Fortress with the top of the line equipment. But the gaming just doesn't stop there. Why not grab a booth with your friends and enjoy a fully fledged console experience with either the PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo Switch? And don't worry, if you're coming in here solo, Fortress have you covered as well. With the highest end spec PCs and gigabit internet, whether you're grinding out dungeons or trying to level up in Call of Duty, you can do it all here. So if you're in Melbourne anytime soon, be sure to check out Fortress with these top of the line PCs. I know you're gonna love it. I'll catch you there.
Can't hold me back. We're not afraid to be all that we are. No limit here to tell us just how far. We don't sit down and wish upon a star. Come feel our power raising up the bar. Can't hold me back. Can't hold me back. Can't hold me back.
Okay, time for some gaming. Get those rituals out of the way. Here's Grace. She likes stretching. There's Terrence's cat Cassie. There's Terrence. Absolute legend. That's Ryan's hand. He's cleaning his PC. Game Optimizer is now on. Good stuff. Grace is breathing deeply. Doing some pretty chill karate moves. Good rituals for the stress. Gotta get the chair right. Ergonomics are key. Get the drinks ready. Do not want to get thirsty while you're playing. Fridge is ages away. Hungry cats can get in the way. Cassie, eat the food. Yep, sweet. Now we're looking at each other. A truce is reached. Ryan's still cleaning here. Pretty ready to play now. Oh, hey Cassie. Rituals are over. Looks like these peeps are ready. How good. Telstra Game Optimizer. Up your game.
Hey, I'm Matt Havey from the Grammy-nominated metal band Trivium. We just released our new record, In the Court of the Dragon. When I'm not on tour making music with my guys, I'm Twitch streaming. I wish I could be performing and competing in Master of the Map with you all this weekend in Australia and New Zealand, but I cannot. So somebody win that $25,000 prize pool. Enjoy. Good luck. Have fun.
Three, two, one.
Hey guys, Josh here, Telstra's game reviewer, and as a part of Telstra's partnership with Fortress, I'm here to give you an exclusive look at the venue. So let's take a look. So, what is Fortress? Whether you're an elite PC gamer, or you like to kick back on the weekends with Monopoly, or you like to frequent consoles, Fortress has you covered. With free entry, whether you've never touched a controller before or you're at the top of the league, you can do it all here at Fortress with the top of the line equipment. But the gaming just doesn't stop there. Why not grab a booth with your friends and enjoy a fully fledged console experience with either the PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo Switch? And don't worry, if you're coming in here solo, Fortress have you covered as well. With the highest end spec PCs and gigabit internet, whether you're grinding out dungeons or trying to level up in Call of Duty, you can do it all here. So if you're in Melbourne anytime soon, be sure to check out Fortress with these top of the line PCs. I know you're gonna love it. I'll catch you there.
Can't hold me back. We're not afraid to be all that we are. No limit here to tell us just how far. We don't sit down and wish upon a star. Come feel our power raising up the bar. Can't hold me back. Can't hold me back. Can't hold me back.
Okay, time for some gaming. Get those rituals out of the way. Here's Grace. She likes stretching. There's Terrence's cat Cassie. There's Terrence. Absolute legend. That's Ryan's hand. He's cleaning his PC. Game Optimizer is now on. Good stuff. Grace is breathing deeply. Doing some pretty chill karate moves. Good rituals for the stress. Gotta get the chair right. Ergonomics are key. Get the drinks ready. Do not want to get thirsty while you're playing. Fridge is ages away. Hungry cats can get in the way. Cassie, eat the food. Yep, sweet. Now we're looking at each other. A truce is reached. Ryan's still cleaning here. Pretty ready to play now. Oh, hey Cassie. Rituals are over. Looks like these peeps are ready. How good. Telstra Game Optimizer. Up your game.
Hey, I'm Matt Havey from the Grammy-nominated metal band Trivium. We just released our new record, In the Court of the Dragon. When I'm not on tour making music with my guys, I'm Twitch streaming. I wish I could be performing and competing in Master of the Map with you all this weekend in Australia and New Zealand, but I cannot. So somebody win that $25,000 prize pool. Enjoy. Good luck. Have fun.
Three, two, one.
Hey guys, Josh here, Telstra's game reviewer, and as a part of Telstra's partnership with Fortress, I'm here to give you an exclusive look at the venue. So let's take a look. So, what is Fortress? Whether you're an elite PC gamer or you like to kick back on the weekends with Monopoly, or you like to frequent consoles, Fortress has you covered. With free entry, whether you've never touched a controller before or you're at the top of the league, you can do it all here at Fortress with the top of the line equipment. But the gaming just doesn't stop there. Why not grab a booth with your friends and enjoy a fully fledged console experience with either the PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo Switch? And don't worry, if you're coming in here solo, Fortress have you covered as well. With the highest end spec PCs and gigabit internet, whether you're grinding out dungeons or trying to level up in Call of Duty, you can do it all here. So if you're in Melbourne anytime soon, be sure to check out Fortress with these top of the line PCs. I know you're gonna love it. I'll catch you there.
Can't hold me back. We're not afraid to be all that we are. No limit here to tell us just how far. We don't sit down and wish upon a star. Come feel our power raising up the bar. Can't hold me back. Can't hold me back. Can't hold me back.
Okay, time for some gaming. Get those rituals out of the way. Here's Grace. She likes stretching. There's Terrence's cat Cassie. There's Terrence. Absolute legend. That's Ryan's hand. He's cleaning his PC. Game Optimizer is now on. Good stuff. Grace is breathing deeply. Doing some pretty chill karate moves. Good rituals for the stress. Got to get the chair right. Ergonomics are key. Get the drinks ready. Do not want to get thirsty while you're playing. Fridge is ages away. Hungry cats can get in the way. Cassie, eat the food. Yep, sweet. Now we're looking at each other. A truce is reached. Ryan's still cleaning here. Pretty ready to play now. Oh, hey Cassie. Rituals are over. Looks like these peeps are ready. How good. Telstra Game Optimizer. Up your game.
Hey, I'm Matt Havey from the Grammy-nominated metal band Trivium. We just released our new record, In the Court of the Dragon. When I'm not on tour making music with my guys, I'm Twitch streaming. I wish I could be performing and competing in Master of the Map with you all this weekend in Australia and New Zealand, but I cannot. So somebody win that $25,000 prize pool. Enjoy. Good luck. Have fun.
Three, two, one.
All right. We're back, boys.
Yes.
We got a Warzone game, baby, and we're going to go to it real soon. Thank you for bearing with us.
Yes.
We got a couple of these, and now we got a couple of these. I don't know what the gesture is for watching a game of Warzone, but that is the gesture I would have done. Couple of these.
But yes, we're going to go into the first game of today. I'm excited to see some action.
Me too. Tell you one of the things I love, action. Then drama, then comedy.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, I like war movies personally.
So we're looking at Group A. This is obviously game one.
Yes.
You can check your clocks and you would know that this is game one. Everything running as scheduled. We're going to be finding out who's playing live as well. So here we go. We're in.
All right.
We're on.
The way this is functioning too today, I think we should point out, is that we are watching streamers stream their games of Warzone and then piping them to us. So we're watching the same stream as someone watching these streams might be, if that makes sense.
No, you've confused me more than before.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've confused myself as well.
No sense.
We're watching someone play Warzone. Okay, so they're in the gulag. They got to win their way back.
All right.
Out. They're a POW.
I'm very familiar with this.
Yeah, you
with
talk
this
us through this, Tommy.
Well, this is where you go when you're really, really good at the game and everyone else is jealous of how good you are. That's what my mum was telling me when I was calling her up and crying about how much time I was spending in the gulag.
But basically, you have to win this shootout to get back into the game. If you die, you're out. If you don't die,
you get a little second
in.
chance.
Like
if you
that.
don't die, yes.
It's like with the like dodgeball. If you were to catch the ball, you're back in. Those were the rules I played as a child, at least. So I believe we're watching Holmes here. The information on the screen leads me to believe that, personally. And you can't begrudge me for my beliefs. So, yeah, we've... Holmes, I think, lost the gulag there, but maybe got revived or something. I kind of missed that. But we've got ourselves... Oh, this is spectation.
Yeah.
The past tense of spectating. We're over here, I think now with Reaper.
Yep.
Watching...
Getting the high ground, very smart move. Jump in that little hatchback, mate. Oh. You can't overlook the hatchback. It's an underrated vehicle.
It's the utility that you get with a hatchback is unmatched, except maybe by a ute.
Yes.
Okay, we got another player here in the gulag.
Yeah.
I love the gulag mechanic of Warzone. I think it is
it's cool.
Yeah.
It's a clever little addition to the battle royale format.
I'm pro gulag. I'm going to say it in the game and in the real world.
You can follow Tommy at Stalin.
Great get by me.
Yeah, you could sell that one off well for whatever the state would pay for it, but
yeah,
still.
I'm not sure. It's not hotly contested in the US at least.
A lot of people I'm noticing too with their Halloween themed equipment on, dressed up for the season.
Their skins.
Also, I am noticing the streamers that we're following not under the same language guidelines as us.
Seems very unfair.
Yeah.
I have been sweating bullets for the last
Me
50
too.
minutes.
Asking comedians to fill for half an hour and not letting them swear is torture.
Hey, this is the closest I got to being able to do it. I thought of a way you can remember that Fortress Melbourne is opening on the 5th of November is remember the 5th of November when Gunpowder Treason and Plot and all of that. Here's my this is my impression of Guy Fawkes' friends finding out that he was behind the bombings of the British Parliament. Guy Fawkes! That's how I think it would have gone back
I
in the
hope that
day.
was censored. I hope someone in the production booth hit the beep button.
Just
That
his name.
was very ribald, Adam.
I'm a little bit cheeky.
Yeah.
Should we take the truck too or not?
Now, none of these players seem to be pausing to look down at the controller and remember what any of the buttons are or do, which is impressing me a great deal and is not anything like the experience I had.
Yeah.
Wow. They're so fast. It's impossible to follow what they're doing.
So not quite enough money to buy the loadout box, which is the thing that I picked up was basically the best thing you can have for yourself as your custom loadout. Players of the video game Warzone would know that fact, but it's relatively new to me.
Like if that's a 3v2 and they've got an advance, it doesn't help us.
I think if they've got a 3v2 and that's an advance, and that doesn't help them.
through.
That's
Wow,
personally
you're an
what.
expert, Knox.
That's my belief of what's going on with this particular game.
Yeah.
This is Group A as well. You can
got the
see it up
advance,
the top. There's a couple of people in the chat asking if this is Group B or A. We've got A
Do you have a
that
heartbeat
we're
or
watching right
stuns?
now, and they are looking for kills. It's worth reminding people on top of just placement.
Yeah. It's not just your ratio, it's not just placement. You want to get kills because that adds
Where
to
is
your
Connor?
overall score, the qualifiers.
I got no armor.
But a lot of
Oh, I'm fucked.
a lot of action going on here.
I think we've also got a mix of, I might be wrong about this, but console and PC players all in the same group together. So
I think you are wrong about that. I think that specifically is not what's happening.
well, I'm pretty sure that it's a mix of console and PC players. There's no way to know definitively.
Oh my
All right, here we go. There's a man on a roof. I love this. I love to be on a roof.
Don't do it!
No, he has to shoot the other players, Knox. That's the point of the game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's not a lot of teams interacting at this particular point in time.
No, well, they're being very careful.
But you don't want to beat that because you're getting points from kills as well.
That's true.
If you want to make it, which I assume everybody does, unless somebody's in here deliberately flubbing the entire game, you're going to want those kills, especially if you can get them from someone in the air.
Incredible shot. I think there was someone. Yeah.
If that had been a full kill, so that suggests to me as well. Maybe they already know this, that there's a team where that person was dropping in to try and meet up with.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Bang. Money bags.
I fucking jumped that way too early.
So, oh yeah, Moneybags 001. Wow,
Yes.
the greatest agent that there is.
The first MI6 agent in the 00 program.
600 or 700% better than Bond himself.
Maybe if you're watching the chat, Knox, I want. We don't really have gamer tags. You know, like Tommy has a stage name, but that's not really gamer.
Ben, you said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Okay, your name is Robbie Dasilo. All right, everyone knows it now.
Thank you.
But my name is relatively unique. I don't think there's another Ben Vanel in the world, so I've never had to have one. But I want a cool like cyberpunk one, or like I don't know if the chat wants to come up with one based on my personality. And remember, don't swear, no insults. Just I want something like Moneybags 001, maybe Moneybags 002.
Yeah, Price is Right rules. You actually are more likely to get the showcase if you go just $1 above.
Or showcase. That's actually not a bad tag.
Yeah, swap out the zeros for the O's for zeros and the E's for threes. And like Happy Chappy over there, you've got yourself a tag.
I like how confident you were that you're the only Ben Vanel in the world. You said that without flinching.
I'm 99% sure that we're the only, like my immediate and extended family are the only Vanels, so I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
A lot of
we're an evolutionary dead end. There's no others out there.
Speaking of dead ends, yeah, we've got this squad up here looking after this roof here and camping out for a while, which, again, you want to be aggressive in this particular game if you're looking to get yourself to the big boy final.
Okay, so we're cheering on some people in the gulag. Oh, very nice. Clean, just a clean shot. Beautiful. All right, in your hop. Shotgun equipped. Bang. One shot, one kill.
Very
nice. Do it.
The commentary that you're getting from us of bang when a gun goes off, you're not going to get that from the rest of Twitch.
You're really not, yeah.
It's a true point of difference. Oh, cool. A loadout drops here. So, once
right.
This is the level of complexity with that you get once you've played this game for a while of knowing which gun suits you, which I have still never been able to nail down exactly what I'm good with in any shooter. Ever.
Really? I know my gun for sure. It's basically your one shot rifle, like your I don't know what it is. I've been playing a bunch of Far Cry 6, and it's the your single shot reload rifle. It's generally high powered, so if you go for headshots, generally you're getting one shot kills. That is what I go for, and then I have a silenced handgun. I'm not big on full auto. I don't know why. I can't handle the kick.
And then when you've got all that stuff strapped to your body and you sit down, what do you use when you play the game?
And that's some of classic Filthy Casuals humor, right?
No,
there.
It's not. It's always way better than that.
Of course, the other thing we got to be focused on is the encroaching gas cloud circle, right? Like that's the other thing in this version of Battle Royale that you want to stay away from. It's going to eventually push everyone together, and they're going to be forced to.
It's a cool, intimidating visual because you do always get, a closing circle in Battle Royale games. It's part of it. But like the gas in Warzone in particular does look spookier than just the sort of, abstract blue force fields you get in other games.
Yes, it's more thematically appropriate.
I've spent my entire life avoiding gas, which is what made that burrito talk earlier incredibly difficult for me.
Yeah, you never take a backward step.
No, always looking forward, personally.
Well, you don't want to be in that gas cloud, brother.
So they purchased a kill streak there, which they can. I missed which one it was. But
thinking about burritos again.
Yeah.
I was busy talking about my own gas, and I missed the part of the job I'm meant to be doing.
Regular Wario over here thinking about. Okay, so there's another squad that one of them's downed. From that
finish him off.
Burst there.
There you are.
There you go.
But that's only 1/3 of the story.
Which of you, which of us do you think would get downed first? I know who.
Were we playing Warzone?
Yeah, I've got a guess.
Well,
go on.
What do you reckon, Ben?
I think that you would take a grenade out of nowhere and you'd be blown up immediately.
Me?
Yeah. Yep.
That would be a fun twist.
Yeah, you didn't see that coming, did you? So apparently, due to the issues we had before with sort of a delayed start and some other technical stuff, this game is not going to count. We're going to call this a warm-up round. There'll be a further 3 games after this that'll actually contribute to the points, which I think is fair enough. Everyone was a bit all over the place coming into this, so proper tournament starts with the next game, which is cool. Good for us to get our grips with how fast-paced this is as well. And Nox, thank you for telling me all about the loadout thing.
And as we end up commentating the real games after this practice one, which again feels like the sort of rules that would happen on the playground where they went, "No, I wasn't ready. It was a practice."
Yeah, I said battle, but you ignored it.
We'll be awarding our special prizes during, which you can see down the bottom of the screen there. Big Bang, Hot Rod, Sharpshooter, and Low Blow. The 4 names which you can address me by as I give you prizes. They're for explosions, stuff with vehicles, shooting, particularly good shooting things, and then what we consider to be a funny moment.
Yes.
So we'll be awarding them. I don't know if we're doing like test awards for these particular rounds or what we're doing, but maybe
save them. Maybe we save them.
Save them for the real thing, right?
Yeah, I will say if anyone sits on a whoopee cushion, they're automatically getting the Low Blow award.
Yep.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair to just call that right now.
Yeah, a nut shot that will lead to it. So headshot's good for taking someone down. Nut shot's good for getting your prizes.
Right in the prizes.
How many are in that car? Just be careful.
Do we want to? Can we have a little example of what it looks like when we give out one of those awards?
Okay.
Just so people know what to look out for.
Well, there's an airstrike coming in, so.
There you go.
Big bang!
That's a big
From
bang.
the airstrike.
Bazinga! That's a big bang.
That's what we will be saying as loudly as possible. I want my microphone to clip out because I'm yelling bazinga.
All right, very exciting stuff.
Yeah, okay, watch me, okay?
And of course, those prizes are based upon our decisions of what is a
Yes.
sharpshoot and what is
Our
a vehicle
discretion,
thing.
yeah.
So yes,
Yeah, so that,
as Mike get pointed out, it's not necessarily going to be what a lot of Warzone players might consider fair.
This is purely subjective. Unlike all video games reviewing, which is meant to be objective, this is purely subjective. I mean, I think there's going to be some sick sharpshooting in here, right? The reflexes
In the
I guess, are
gulag.
really on show. Yeah.
Warm up in speedball or something, pro.
All right, so we're following. You can't check me, and I beg to differ. You can't check me because I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, we're
And
checking. We're checking in.
I'm checking that you are in too open of a field for my liking.
Yeah, get in some cover, bro.
This is exactly the sort of area where I personally would easily shoot you.
Hey, all right. Oh, this
We're-
is some sharpshooting action.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, maybe we give it. So if we,
If they get him down.
if this whole
Really
squad gets
peppering
taken down here, which looked like a possibility for a second there.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a little look through your opera glasses there. Statler and Waldorf up here. I'm always freaked out in Battle Royale games as well by most play taking place right up close to where this gas cloud is going to be coming in as well.
Right,
It's a tactic that most people seem to do. I love to be in the middle of that circle like a nice friendly womb.
As opposed to a hostile womb.
So this
Yeah.
might be an opportunity for a hot rod. I'm personally gonna give one out if I think any of this driving is cool.
Well,
hell yeah, that's hot rod, baby.
No, that's
crashing
not
into
a
that
hot
wall
rod.
and getting into an Austin
Okay,
Powers situation
alright.
where they couldn't back out. That's a hot rod, as far as I'm
Ramming into a
concerned.
wall. Ramming into a wall counts.
I really thought we were gonna be able to break off and have a meeting about
Yeah,
assigning one of these
me
awards,
too.
but no. Any individual member of our group can shoot from the hip and give it out whenever they feel like it.
That's the way it's got to be.
Little darling. So yes, generally hanging around outside the circle is a great place to hunt other people down, right? Because that's the
It's
yeah.
the edge. It's where people are congregating
edge.
to, and like we saw there, it's an open field where you're desperately making a run to the edges there. And as
Mhm.
Reaper did here, you can easily get downed. Find yourself in a gulag because you said the wrong thing about the guy who is in control of the country's son.
Oh yeah. So you
if
can,
I'm-
you spectate in the gulag if you want.
Yeah,
to.
yeah, of course. And you can chuck your little rocks at each other if you know. I'm assuming
Yeah.
that we have some people who don't necessarily know about Warzone watching as well. Could be incorrect
two,
about that.
Two of them are on the call with you, buddy.
But yeah, if your mates are in the gulag there and having their face off moment, then you can chuck
You
rocks
can
at
deal
them.
like one damage per rock.
It just sort of knocks them around a bit, just tilts them kind of.
Right. Like on a pinball machine. You don't want to get that tilt.
Exactly.
Okay, here we go. The shootout.
My money here, and I am betting real money on the app of my choice.
Okay.
Reaper will win this particular face-off.
I reckon the opposing player is going to win.
Scream!
Oh, there you go.
Scream is here.
Mr. Scream.
There's
Simon Cream.
S-Cream.
S-Cream. All right, now who are we with?
It looks like Magenta. I'm willing to bet. I will tell people that we're getting a live feed from this footage, but the text that video games use now is incredibly small. And if you're looking at footage that is a little bit pixelated and there's text there, let me tell you, it doesn't matter whether or not you know English, because a lot of these names aren't written in that anyway. It's but
Adam,
I believe we're following Magenta.
Between referencing Stadler and Waldorf before and now complaining about the size of the text on the screen, if I was watching it, I didn't know you, I'd be like, oh, cool, they got this 55-year-old man to commentate Warzone.
Age is not a barrier to the enjoyment of video games, in my opinion.
I agree
At
with
my
that.
age, 907. I was there for the first video game, which was chess. We didn't know what it meant when we called it a video game back in the day.
I think it's a board game. But
We called it video game back in
what was a
the early
video?
days.
What
We
was a
didn't know,
video?
but that's what we called them. You have to make up every noun at some point.
guess so.
If you're wearing glasses, it's like you're looking through a screen, so I guess that kind of could make it a video game.
Oh, look
Alright,
at this.
So we got the full team here. I hope. I believe.
Full squad
yes.
view. Don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
Whole squad coming out after the
Oh,
lockdown.
double wielding the handguns. Yes, I love it. Real the killer.
We're looking at three different squads here as well.
Oh,
so,
okay.
like the GoldenEye days back in the day, you can screen look and then get an advantage over your odd job friend.
That's when you were watching the movie on their TV, right? You're sitting behind them and you look over their shoulder.
You get multiple copies of GoldenEye on VHS because you'd entered multiple videos into Australia's Funniest Home Videos. And you'd won 3 separate times, and then you'd set up 3 TVs, each with a copy of GoldenEye playing, and you'd play them at different parts of the film, so you could watch the whole thing in a third of the time. That's what we used to do, kids who weren't around in the 90s.
Yep, it's come a long way.
Now, I personally, I find the way the Warzone guns look, the skins on the majority of them, incredibly garish and awful.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a personal taste thing.
Well, if you don't like camo, then maybe it's not the aesthetic for you.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, just going into a war for real and being just aesthetically against camouflage would be an enormous disadvantage to me. But I want to look good.
I always like the snow camo because it is very minimalistic.
White.
Yeah.
That's minimal, baby.
It's as minimal as you can get.
Yeah, 48 meters straight.
I love the radar. I noticed that when I was playing it the other day. Very, very cool.
It reminds me of Alien Isolation a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got yourself a good way of obviously looking where other people are. I don't know if you guys know a lot about the military, but the purpose of radar is to see other combatants.
Interesting.
Combatants like Remensy here, who we're following, who has plenty of armor to stock up on here, so is very wisely doing that.
Oh, I love this.
That's a sharpshooter. It's got to be.
That's a sharpshooter. Oh my god, that's a sharpshooter award.
That was a fantastic headshot. And look at the people in the control room there paying attention to us. Sharpshooter bursting on screen.
Yes.
What
Tommy,
a powerful feeling.
You're just you're browsing how-to guides for Warzone.
Yeah.
But everyone in the production booth is bang on with the triggers.
I like to think that it's just one guy whose entire job is just hitting the big bang button. Like he's on The Voice, just ready to slam that button down.
Oh man. If we could, I mean, I guess all of our chairs rotate and we could just do it with our feet, but if we had a button we could hit and spin our chair around on camera to congratulate the winning team, like we were accepting them into our team on The Voice, that would be a level of production that I don't think this internet that we have could personally handle.
Probably not. Also, we've got wired headsets, so we get tangled up.
True.
So, you know.
Watching Delta Goodrum get choked to death on The Voice by a wired headset would be a traumatic viewing experience. Good luck on...
So people are singing right in front of her and she's still wearing a wired headset to hear them, even though they're like a few feet in front of her?
Yeah.
You got to get that perfect quality if you're going to know who's on your team. And then unfortunately, as she turns around, it closes off the windpipe.
It's like a saw trap.
It's poor comedian Ben Lomas is left to warm up the crowd after that.
Now, this is one thing I got very good at when I was playing, pressing B to give up. I was giving that a red hot crack.
I was gonna say.
Good revival from the team there, though. It's definitely something that I have always personally played Battle Royale games, not necessarily heaps of Warzone, but of other ones, that I'm rarely in a group. I'm a big solo player.
Yeah, right. I don't mind going solo. But you know, when we've played battle royale games together, it's been the most fun that I've had playing a game ever.
Wow.
I know.
Man,
it's
I
a
had
big
no
call.
idea you felt that way.
A great takedown there too.
Definitely said that before. It's super fun to collaborate with your mates. And I think, yeah, when you are as good as these teams are, that's level of synergy and cooperation, super satisfying.
So we're down.
These guys are to Warzone what we are to comedy.
Yes.
Absolute titans coming together.
Yes.
We're down towards
Mutual respect.
the last few teams here as well, I'll point out. I think we've got 4 teams remaining here. So we shouldn't be too far away from a win.
Hell yeah.
In this match that
that is simply a practice.
That is a practice run. Yes.
Every chance to peak too early here.
Oh, I love this gun skin. Look at that. Oh, yes. Give me that skin, please. That's hot.
It looks like a blue-ringed octopus. Scares the hell out of me.
The sexiest animal there is. So yes, how many players left?
Well, we've got the banner there telling us Group A and Game 1, which would be blocking the players, but it was at around
like 10?
8 before, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fantastic.
8 to 10. So we're definitely, and we saw one of the teams place 5th just earlier. So yeah, we've got 8 left, which doing a bit some maths here in my head. Beep, 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 is definitely a small number of players.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and we can see the circle is closing in quite a bit on the
I think they were able to see a little, at least one member of a squad off in the distance inside of the gas. It looked like they kind of ran into. So
sure, because you can get gas masks and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They reduce the impact of the gas, but you will still, they will break over time, and you will get the gas affecting you.
Yeah,
affecting you negatively too. A lot of people, unprofessional streamers would think that the gas is something you want to be in, but we know for a fact that it is not. Avoid at all costs. That's a beautiful looking castle.
There's a castle, yeah, that's lovely.
Now, there's no way you want to hole up more. Oh, it's a prison, evidently, in the game.
Beautiful stuff.
I mean, you know, your home is your castle, and certainly after lockdown, I've started to feel like it is a bit of a prison, so I can relate.
Mm-hmm.
We're down to the last 5 teams here as well, and yes, I think that if you are royal as well, living in a castle, that the fame that comes with being a royal can be a prison. So you've got to be careful.
Absolutely. Any sort of more in-depth metaphorical analysis you want to add to the discussion, Tommy?
No.
Fantastic. So we've got 1v1 here. There's 2 players left, one from each squad.
This is it.
I'm too gripped by this game to riff about the Royals.
Get him out of here. I'm sweating like Prince Andrew can't, because
there we go.
am very invested in which of these 2 people here will be taking away the ultimately meaningless cake that we'll be serving up in this practice round.
Hey, you get kudos from us.
You can't buy Alienware headsets with kudos.
I wonder if these people.
I don't know that for a
now
fact.
Just in basically a
oh,
practice
here we
That's
go.
it.
This is it. Oh.
We've got Big Bang and Low Blow to give away as well if we wanted to.
Good. Yeah, this person has great movement skills, but I haven't seen them get a shot in yet. Oh!
I think the other player might have fallen off of the building or something there. Not quite sure what the ending of that was, but it was the ending of the practice round there of Warzone that we just witnessed. So you see how it works. We've got some real games to play at some point now. He airstriked himself, that last player. I'm being told. I'm being told by the people on the ground that yes, we can confirm that was only a practice, so who cares?
Yeah, I'm hearing the producers are saying that Ben is looking very nice today, and that's true. That's coming through the earpiece. So thank you, everyone in the booth. Very nice.
So that's worthy of a low blow. Airstriking yourself, it doesn't get much funnier than that, I don't think.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, I don't know if we can give out awards post-game, but since it was the ending, I would be happy to count that as a historical low blow. Put it in the books as that.
Yeah.
There it is.
we
Yep.
go.
All right.
Beautiful.
The
Beautiful.
Boffins
Very
upstairs have
exciting.
signed off on it. We've got the confetti raining down. It's official. It's a low blow.
I'm getting it from the head office that, yes, I can confirm they were wrong about what they said about Ben earlier, and they retract it. I've got an official confirmation from...
So not the production booth, people down at head office.
Yeah, the CEO is chiming in now. We've got the big wigs watching.
But that was exciting. I think we came to grips with Warzone a little bit more, especially the sort of rapidity and the level of skill that we're going to see in these games today. But that was, the warm-up. We should probably take a break and come back with our first game.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're gearing up for here. So, yeah, I'm excited to watch the real stuff go down. We're going to do a couple of replays first, though. Shut up, Ben. Replays.
But I can remember everything perfectly. If you want me to describe them, I can just do that for you off air.
That's what we mean by replays. Before they had the instant replay, they had one person on the field with a photographic memory who would look straight to camera and tell everybody about what just happened if you couldn't remember it. So, Ben, the floor is yours.
Will that last person airstrike themselves? Here we go. Okay,
Here
you
we
get
go.
visuals as well, I guess.
Wow.
We might see the self airstriking if we're lucky.
Oh.
So yeah, as you would remember from earlier in the game, we saw a whole bunch of gulag action, but then I think a full squad takedown there, and boy howdy, just some absolutely unbearably fast gameplay from the people participating in this particular tournament. I was enjoying it though, like watching. It's like, you know, if you'd have ever gotten a chance to watch, let's say Monet paint. A magnum opus, a beautiful painting, one of those real blurry ones that looks like flowers.
You're all over the place, mate.
And do you think? Do you think there was commentary for that as well? Just like, oh yeah, he's what's he got there? He's picking up the paintbrush. And, he's dipped
What
it
kind
in
of
the
paintbrush
color
do
pink.
you guys like?
Tell you what, I tried to paint a couple of times. I could go and get 30 seconds, 40 seconds into a painting before some other artist came along and told me to stop it because I had no talent. And a mid-air takedown there, it was almost was.
Yeah.
I could do that in real life. An incredible snipe there that
a hell of a shot. Yeah,
I think we missed during the game. But it's fun to get a little bit of warm-up from our competitors here. We get an idea in a low-stakes environment of what these people are capable of. My opinion of their capabilities, playing Warzone is one of their capabilities.
Yeah, it's definitely amongst their capabilities. Happy to confirm that too. Tommy?
Trained killing machines, all of them. Very intimidating stuff.
Terrifying people who I would cross the street to avoid.
Like the Home Alone kid.
Yeah,
see that
and this
trailer?
was the ending. I think, there's the self-airstrike that we missed.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, very nice.
Glad we awarded that.
Yep.
It definitely deserved the post award. Well, that was the practice round there. We'll be coming back soon after a break with a few more real deal matches of Warzone, so hang around.
Okay, time for some gaming. Get those rituals out of the way. Here's Grace. She likes stretching. There's Terrence's cat Cassie. There's Terrence. Absolute legend. That's Ryan's hand. He's cleaning his PC. Game Optimizer is now on. Good stuff. Grace is breathing deeply. doing some pretty chill karate moves. Good rituals for the stress. Gotta get the chair right. Ergonomics are key. Get the drinks ready. Do not want to get thirsty while you're playing. Fridge is ages away. Hungry cats can get in the way. Cassie, eat the food. Yep, sweet. Now we're looking at each other. A truce is reached. Ryan's still cleaning here. Pretty ready to play now. Oh, hey Cassie. Rituals are over. Looks like these peeps are ready. How good. Telstra Game Optimizer. Up your game.
Hey, I'm Matt Havey from the Grammy-nominated metal band Trivium. We just released our new record, In the Court of the Dragon. When I'm not on tour making music with my guys, I'm Twitch streaming. I wish I could be performing and competing in Master of the Map with you all this weekend in Australia and New Zealand, but I cannot. So somebody win that $25,000 prize pool. Enjoy. Good luck. Have fun.
Three, two, one.
Hey guys, Josh here, Telstra's game reviewer, and as a part of Telstra's partnership with Fortress, I'm here to give you an exclusive look at the venue. So let's take a look. So, what is Fortress? Whether you're an elite PC gamer, or you like to kick back on the weekends with Monopoly, or you like to frequent consoles, Fortress has you covered. With free entry, whether you've never touched a controller before, or you're at the top of the league, you can do it all here at Fortress with the top of the line equipment. But the gaming just doesn't stop there. Why not grab a booth with your friends and enjoy a fully fledged console experience with either the PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo Switch? And don't worry, if you're coming in here solo, Fortress have you covered as well. With the highest end spec PCs and gigabit internet, whether you're grinding out dungeons or trying to level up in Call of Duty, you can do it all here. So if you're in Melbourne anytime soon, be sure to check out Fortress with these top of the line PCs. I know you're gonna love it. I'll catch you there.
Okay, time for some gaming. Get those rituals out of the way. Here's Grace. She likes stretching. There's Terrence's cat Cassie. There's Terrence. Absolute legend. That's Ryan's hand. He's cleaning his PC. Game Optimizer is now on. Good stuff. Grace is breathing deeply.
And welcome back to day one of Master of the Map. We've had some issues. We've had a practice run through, but we are now going to get into the first qualifying game of the day.
Here we go. Group B, game one. I'm excited. We've had a chance to warm up. Everyone else has had a chance to warm up. It's time to get into the real stuff.
The players are in, and I am out.
What?
Here, giving commentary. Don't get ahead of me, or you might think I'm saying something different to what I am. Group B, game one of the 3 qualifying games that we will be watching before we get to the grand final of today. Part 1 of Master of the Map, and I think we are in.
Yes, here we go.
Nate, PTK, is the first player we'll be watching here.
The PTK killer. That's what I call him.
Yeah.
All right, we don't need to see any more. Wrap this up. That'll do us for today.
That's game one.
We should have set up an award for best joke of the day that we just give to each other.
Yeah, people would love that.
Best call of the day.
Really having to think about whether to take that DMR.
Yeah.
I say do.
I say have a little snooze in that bed.
Yeah, you've got a big day of fighting ahead of you. You want to get your sleep.
Big
Boys,
day
thinking
of
about
killing.
Tommy, that's terrible advice. This is a war zone. A medical syringe there rather than one of the recreational syringes that are also around the map.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and
already.
we've
First
got a
gulag
look
of the
Oh wow, yeah, that must have been a kill because you do come down with a pistol, so someone must have gotten a kill from being on the ground first there. And Tiles here is unfortunately down in the gulag too. An early exit.
A quick dispatching from the opponent of Tiles, who's now spectating.
I think they're having a look at Kipper here, and their group. Oh, we've got Mincy. That's who we're looking at now. With, might I say, a fantastic haircut.
Yeah, so fresh. That is razor sharp. Absolutely killing it there. And I'm loving their traversal, getting up high, parachuting around. It's a good way to get the lay of the land.
It just looks like it would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was going to say. And then I thought, that's kind of a bit stupid, but it really does look like it would be fun.
I'm not afraid to say the stupid thing here. That's my place in this particular lineup.
Oh! Bypassing the swing set. Interesting.
Again, have a go on that. Be a lot of fun.
And it looks like one of his team took down a different enemy there.
Yeah.
Remo or Riano. Tell you what.
Yes.
Ask me anything about how to pronounce people's names on Twitch.
Well, here we are at Ligma Station.
Oh, damn it!
I'm on fire. I'm on a kill streak here, boys. You got to get in faster than that.
Ben gets the award for the self-pat on the back of the day. And that does mean now that we're in the first real round that we've got all 4 of our personal awards to give away, which translate to real prizes for the players.
So, yeah, blowing up stuff, bit of vehicle action, sharpshooting, and of course, the call of the day.
A loadout drop already early on for Riano here. Love Umbrella. And I'm interested to see. There are, by the way, the things we just mentioned, the awards that we can give out. Bing Bang for explosions, Hot Rod for cars, Sharpshooting for shooting, and Low Blow for something that we just think is a bit funny.
Yep.
Nothing funnier than the Low Blow. That's
Bing Bang.
Those are some of... Hey, Bing Bang. If you go up and you give them 2 in the back of the head, that's the Bing Bang Award.
Oh, yes. Nicely done there.
A very... but their uppance came immediately.
Left them out in the open.
This squad
Reno.
here...
what do you think of Reno's fit, by the way?
Let me have a look at it there. Yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Like the jacket.
Reno, if you're watching this, great fit.
I think Reno might be busy playing Warzone.
If you've got us commentating you open in a second window, we just want you to know, great fit. If you can hear us, give a sign. It cut away.
There he goes.
Oh, here we go. Here's some vehicle action, boys.
Nice. that you travel action like you're on the way to a party in the middle of a regional area of Australia, I think almost deserves it on its own, because that makes me nostalgic for doing this exact same thing, which you should never try at home.
No,
but my God, it's a lot of fun.
With one hand, can of Carlton Draft in the other.
Adam, you and I have travelled to a party like that in Southeast Asia one time.
Yeah, we have in the back of a ute, which I think the fact that they're making it this far and enjoying themselves as they do it, I'm going to make an executive decision and say if they can get a good bit of driving in towards the end here, that would be an award. But I
think if they run into a wall and just jump out, as the previous winner did, I think it has to be a hot rod award.
Yeah. If one of them takes the other one's phone and pretends to drop it off the side of the car, like someone did to me on that trip I was on with you, Knox, that would be
Here we go.
Vehicle Award,
Here we go.
Award.
That's a hot rod, baby.
That's a hot rod. Doing exactly the opposite of what the prize is about and messing up their driving.
No, but they made it a long way. I think
they went a long way.
Drive. Yeah.
It's about the journey, not the destination, you know? That's what travel always should be about.
Agreed. Now we're in a big stadium here.
Disagree.
Very fitting.
All right, that's a fantastic shot as well. I don't want to give the awards out too quickly in succession, but that was a really great shot from a long distance over the other side of a stadium.
Too bad, I'm doing it. That's the sharpshooter. It's got
All right. Nicely done.
Damn.
The length of a drop punt wins the sharpshooter award.
Racking up the awards here. I don't know if we necessarily want to award too many to the one group of people as well. So the sharpshooter graphic hasn't appeared. We might be getting some editorializing from the booth.
Which, it goes to show you how much respect the people upstairs have for me and my calls. So
yeah.
I'm willing to let them sit with the one that they got as well. And
interesting. When you want to give them out, Knox, it's fine. But when Tommy gives it out,
now you're starting to understand how this works.
Yeah.
If they get too many of these awards that they literally don't know that they've won until after the game, you're right. They might start to get a bit cocky.
It looks like we've come in halfway through Mincy and their squad, taking down another squad as well.
Yeah, a double kill.
A little bit of boogie in there with the crouching up.
Yeah, I like that. I was entranced by it. That's why I was silent.
Being able to dance in the middle of a war zone wins our Psychopath Award. Congratulations to Mincy.
Yeah, it's time to load up. Ooh. Okay, they're not going to touch it because their inventories are all full, it seems.
Well, no, and you'll get a bunch of other players coming to the same loadout drop.
Totally,
People get worried about putting themselves out there. Not like us. We'll put ourselves out there whether we should or not.
We have too much self-esteem, if anything.
That's what people keep telling me. And I keep telling them, I'm so sorry. I feel really bad about that.
Love the tiling in there.
It should be. It's worth pointing out too, to remind people, the idea here is that we are people who aren't Warzone professionals, hanging out and watching some Warzone with other people who might be joining it for the first time. So, yes,
I don't know if that's the idea.
That's the idea.
But it's a fun day with the boys, with the Filthy Casuals boys. I don't know why, but anytime someone jumps in a vehicle in a battle royale game, I just love it. I just love the freedom. I love the pace. Oh, redeploying.
So we're chopping quickly between different perspectives here too, which you can keep track of down the obviously in the bottom left. You can see which player is playing.
Someone is asked in the chat, in game, was the first game a warm-up and you won it? Yes, the first game was a warm-up and they won it.
Looks like they're going in, well, it did look like for a second they were going in towards that loadout with their helicopter, but I tell you what, they got scared.
They did. I love that helicopter skin as well. I'm sorry, but bright colors, I'm all about it.
I'm furious at the control room for switching away from the helicopter.
I know, I'm just like a baby with a colorful, I just want to see the colors.
Oh, they're in a
what
chopper. Boring. let's see a stairwell.
A guy could never blink. A guy who could never blink would be called Stairwell.
Oh my lord.
Might be. You can't prove it though.
No. It could be one of the many options for what you could call them, but you know, can't nail that down.
Still in the early stages of the game here, technically, where, I mean, you know, there's 22 teams remaining. A lot of distance between the different teams currently. So
Yes, yeah, we're waiting for the circle to close in.
yet to see too much attacking, but there's a lot of movement going on between the teams that we're seeing, at least. They aren't camping, and I think they understand the idea is that you do need to get those kills to be able to get the points that you need to qualify for the grand final.
Yes. What do you think of the level design here?
I
As
think
in-
it's perfect. Absolutely flawless. If anyone from Warzone who made the game is watching, I've always thought that, and I've always said it.
Yeah. It's interesting that you're a bit slow to pipe in with it this time, but usually you are quite quick to say that.
So I don't know if they have too many sniper-capable weapons, that team who we just moved away from, to utilize while they are on top of that roof where they are. But maybe we'll find out whether or not they were able to do it later on in the game, because in the meantime, we're in the prison here with Sergeant Beaker of the Muppets.
Yes.
And their squad.
All right, you Muppets. Oh no, someone's...
That is another excellent feature of Warzone, is you get that gruff British man talking to you constantly.
Yeah.
It's like me growing up as a child.
You're from England.
You haven't done your
Honestly.
own work. Into the gulag.
Listen, you pillock.
You have to fight your other brother for dinner tonight.
First one of you to shoot the other one in the head gets dinner.
Which, of course, is delicious British food, which you both really want to eat.
Yeah. Do your homework or you won't get any beans.
Oh!
We're following
Here we
Turton
go.
here, who there is, obviously now in a conflict with another squad, downed and very much out.
Yep. There's the replay.
Oh. Now spectating Mike Oxmall.
Don't say it. Oh, Adam.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Is that a bad thing?
Read it again.
Oh. Do you know, I was genuinely thinking
I can't
because
believe you fell for that.
it's like where you go to buy an ox is what I
Is
thought
it?
the joke was. And I was like, is that offensive?
God.
Anyway.
That you've been killed in this match.
You've low-blowed yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're acting as though the joke's on me, because he's the one with the small ox. Even the banner that Michael has is literally says, "What's my name?" in an effort to get people to read it out, and I did fall for it.
Is this the Joker playing? Is this?
Yeah, that was a
person?
purple themed banner too. I love it.
So Mincy, we're back with Mincy with the great haircut now, who
Yes.
obviously made it off of that roof without the sniping capabilities even, and it looks like they're getting some
helicopter fire,
fire from
perhaps?
above, yeah. But doing well with the kills.
Yeah.
Which, again, is important for this particular tournament. You're not just looking for
Also-
placement, you're looking for kills, which is also the philosophy of Mincy, clearly.
Mincy has 2 desk chairs in view. Look at
I've been
that.
fascinated by that. There's
Yeah.
a seemingly very deliberate placement of a second chair facing towards the camera.
Right.
Like we said, we're not necessarily up with the most complicated Warzone strategies, but that one does elude me.
But we know furniture. That's the one
Yeah.
thing they got us in for our knowledge of office
Absolutely.
furniture.
I wonder if they have a dedicated gaming chair and they have just an office chair to sit on usually, which baffles me because I always sit in my gaming chair when I'm doing my work. It's very ergonomic.
Also, the spreadsheet comes out, the gaming chair gets pushed to the side.
That's my assumption, yeah.
So it looks like that helicopter they were just viewing just landed on top of that building, and they were going for a little chance at a long distance kill, but unfortunately, we'll never know the ending of that particular
Now, what's this say on the
story.
screen? What's my name?
Oh,
Well,
no,
the
Tommy.
name's written just above it, so
Someone's
it's
muted me.
Mike
You can't hear me.
Oxmall.
Tommy, please.
Mike Oxmall.
Oh God.
I'm saying their name.
Oh,
Mike
God.
Oxmall.
I'm gonna jump out. It's gonna be like bloody Minority Report, where Tom Cruise knows there's about to be a murder and he has to get there. I'm just gonna be sprinting to Tommy's house. Don't say it.
Not only a small ox, but a small squad here with 2 dead squad mates.
Oof.
Trying to get to the end solo there, but you can still rack up kills ideally for your team, even if it might be a little difficult to place. As we now watch, I think it says Niall Horan, but I can't tell because of the pixels, but I assume that this is...
He's one of the One Direction?
Yeah. Or is that actually just a patron from a podcast?
Wait, one of the guys from One Direction is a patron of our podcast?
God, that'd be nice. Hopefully in the top tier.
Our podcast, Filthy Casuals, which is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever you get your good podcast action. So we're getting down to it now.
Yeah, given a chance to heal there as well and put some more armor in themselves.
In themselves?
Yeah.
You put armor in yourself?
Slow release.
Okay.
And yeah, you know, your clothing is an extension of yourself.
That's
to some
Clothes make
degree.
man.
But they're out now. So not enough armor. So
What?
a lot like Mike. That looked like another squad in the distance that they
It
found as
did,
we're back to
yeah.
Mincy here,
It did.
who seems to be aware of the presence of another squad from the way they are looking down the barrel of that gun like a hawk.
So Mincy's in a team with Chef Ram. I can only assume that's Gordon Ramsay. Stop it.
Yeah, I can't think of anything to do for Gordon Ramsay playing Warzone without the ability to swear on this stream.
Right?
Yeah.
We've gotten custom loadouts, it looked like then, so we're very
nice.
much at the end game here, so helpful to have. Oop.
If there's anyone waiting to play who can make their screen name a swear word so that we have an excuse to say it on this, that'd really help us out a lot.
Mike has done a lot of the heavy lifting, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, nice. So we're watching Seth Sentry. Obviously, he's a Australian hip hop artist. He's in a team with Billy Davis. So these are musicians and producers bringing in a lyrical quality to their gameplay, as I'm sure you guys have noticed.
Yeah, finding it difficult today to play because he is playing with a turntable. Like those runs of Dark Souls that people will do where they do it with a dance mat.
Right.
Seth Sentry is, he's hooked up an Ableton launchpad thing, which actually is just the same as a keyboard, really.
Yeah. A mechanical keyboard you can program. Amazing lighting setup.
Yeah.
Amazing. Ooh.
Great beard too. I'm not afraid to say it.
Just hanging out here towards the center of the circle, or certainly not at the edge, waiting for what I would call prey.
Oh, there's some prey.
Scream got absolutely eliminated there. That was a fast kill to kill the character Scream from the hit motion picture franchise Scream.
Showed a lot of mercy there. Really put them out of their misery quite quickly.
And a squad who's ended up in the gas over at that barn.
They're about to get picked up. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. They really do feel like they're the predators, don't they?
Yeah,
Just
Crimsy
picking 'em off.
with great placement inside of the, or towards the edge of the circle there to capitalize on the hurried rush.
It's my favorite Tame Impala album.
I wonder if we'll get big Kevy on the stream at any point.
Yeah, I wonder if Kevy is a gamer.
He'd be too chill. He'd be too chill for Warzone.
Yeah,
surely.
true. But he could play on a turntable if he wanted to.
And so, as opposed to the last game, the practice game that we were watching, and earlier in this game, we do have a lot more holing up and camping, which again could work against you. Worth reminding people that kills count for points to get you into the final. So even if you place first, it's not a guarantee.
Kills pay the bills. That's how you remember it. Kills pay the bills.
Kills get the gills.
And who was that character that we were joined by with the interesting accent? Is that Guy Montgomery?
South African Tommy.
Okay.
So we're only left with 6 teams here, 14 players between them.
Yeah, a baker's dozen plus one.
A generous baker's dozen, I believe they call it.
Yeah.
A baker's dozen with a little wink.
Oh, and
tell your mother about this.
We've gone back over to Mincy killing yet another player. Has been an absolute slaughterhouse.
I'm gonna put
Mincy's gun.
I'm gonna put it down to the second office chair. I can't. I don't know how to support that theory, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's like Mincy always wants to feel like there's someone over their shoulder, so they're constantly aware, constantly tense, and ready to fight.
Right.
You know the phrase that if there's an enemy squad coming, it's moments like these you need Mincy.
All right, that's cool. That's the silver call of the day.
Don't you dare.
All right. Oh, that is a small circle now. Things are getting serious.
And a low amount of health. It looks like we've just come over to Crimsy here after a fight, which would make sense with the 3 teams that we've got left. Each full squads, though.
Yep. Oh.
8 kills for Crimsy at this point. And a gas mask, luckily. So
yes,
there will be a bit of conflict towards
headshot.
The edge of the circle.
Oh, elimination. Crimsy, I have to assume that was taking some bodies.
This is tense towards this is
it really is.
the wrapping up moments.
Get over there.
So
Crimsy,
one squad
finish
that's
off.
only got 1 player left. Who has knocked down Crimsy there?
Was that Gaijin?
So a 3rd place for Crimsy's team, I believe, as we follow Twitch Corzo. Oh, they're spectating Twitch Corzo. I suppose just Corzo here on Twitch.
3 players left and 1 team. So that looks like
that's a win.
We have a victory.
We've got our first victor for the first game that we have been viewing.
Their name's Victor?
Just a hunch. Here at Master of the Map, hosted by us from Filthy Casuals, Tommy, Ben, and Adam. You can tell which one of us each of the ones are is by the names underneath. Pretty cool. What did you reckon of that match there? The first proper, official, real life, actually happening Warzone match of the day.
Way more tense at the end there, right? Obviously, the first one was a bit of a warm up, but that was incredible. The sort of the genuine stealth and sort of hesitation required to make it right to the end there. Very, very cool to see that sort of that level of play.
It had it all. It had impressive sharpshooting. It had some great vehicle action. It had superfluous office furniture. Pretty much everything you could want out of a first qualifying round.
We'll be watching some replays of that match soon as well. But I personally, I'm going to throw this out here, missed who won. But as we're going on, we will be getting updates and tallies and leaderboards and things like that put up on the screen for you of the teams that have made it through each of the rounds as we come towards the grand final at the end there. But it looked like people were the style of play was different from the practice round when people knew that was a practice round. That people were being more cautious and less aggressive for some of the teams, which to me suggests lower points pushing you towards the grand final. So you got to be careful to find that middle ground.
It's tough having that caveat of its placement and its kills. Probably goes against how a lot of these people would naturally play Warzone, where they might tend to just hold up and focus on that in a building to be safe. But for the purposes of this event, that's not going to necessarily lead you to victory. So yeah, probably a few teams having to kind of shake up their usual strategies for this for this event.
And coming out of game one, so that was Group A. I believe there are multiple groups playing at the same time. We've had some technical issues so far today, so I'm not sure how many games are going and when. But at the very least, that one did count towards overall placings, which we'll be seeing later on. As we go into another game, what did you learn from that game of Warzone that you think you can take forward?
I think having 2 desk chairs is a huge help. I hope that Mincy qualifies, because I would love to follow that sort of strategy through to the end. And here we go. We're going to get some replays of this match, which is going to be very helpful.
An early exit for Tiles there, which we did.
Yeah, that was brutal. That was brutal.
And then a fantastic kill from above there that they say evil never looks up.
Yes,
have you ever heard
all
that?
dogs are evil. All dogs are evil.
Uh-huh.
All dogs go to hell. But yeah, Reno got a great kill, but then was taken out, unfortunately. Some awesome vehicle action. This took us across the map, and I think we all enjoyed this a great deal.
Jumping in the back of the ute. Just a 5-yard special. Yeah, a really great kill here in the stadium.
Or downing at least. Did they go back and eliminate them? It was a fantastic shot either way. And then Mincy going off. Absolutely going off.
Yeah, Mincy, at least from our perspective, a huge murderer in this particular game.
Which is good. Oh yeah, and a lot of action here. A lot of people died in this bang, bang, bang. Mincy doing it. Getting it done.
Yeah.
Going to work.
Only with 4 kills there, but it certainly looked like a lot more at the time.
Yeah,
to tell you the truth. I reckon Mincy racked up a few more. As we see here, look at those long distance kills from Mincy.
I know.
How far away do you want to be?
Balanced player, I reckon, Mincy.
Mike Oxmall also able to make an impact on the game after that.
Yeah.
I really did get done by it.
Yeah. It was incredible to see. I don't know if you're still looking at the Twitch chat, Nox, but I hope that you got roundly mocked.
No, it wasn't that they were mocking. Also, so you saw there that we had a player, I missed who it was, but they were towards the end game here, but with only 1 kill under their belt, so their team might not be able to put that kill under the ultimate master of the map belt if they didn't rack up enough points from those kills during the game. And then a victory from a player and a team who I once again managed to miss the name of, which is fine. There's going to be graphics for that later on.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's not going to be a mystery for the rest of the day.
No, we're not keeping you in suspense here. Don't worry about that. You will know, and also the players in the game already know. As we tally up scores from that game and from the other games taking place to push people into the grand final. Damn.
Well, not us. Yeah. Someone else is doing the tallying right now. We're not sitting here with the pen and paper out.
Do you ever watch Big Brother? How they put intruders in partway through? Mm-hmm. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna get the go in late.
What?
They promised me. I'm getting confirmation from the team. Yes, they say me playing this game with the other people won't make any impact at all on the final results because I'll definitely die straight away.
Look, your headphones aren't plugged into anything.
They're just shouting it over there. I've got a noise gate on the microphone.
Okay.
So we have a winning team. It was the Conquer Pros. At the games. Nice. Conquer's Bad Fur Day. It was Mincy with Chef Ram and Tix. They won the placement from that game. It wasn't necessarily the overall winner going forward.
Mm-hmm.
They're still tallying the kills, but it looked to me like Mincy got a bunch of kills at least. So I'm assuming other people on the team did too. So
we'll have to see though. You know, that's the beauty of these qualifying rounds. We're not sure, but Mincy. I would love to ride Mincy home to the final. Great couple of chairs, great haircut, and a really good Warzone plan.
And great that Chef Ramsey was on the winning team as well. No squad mates being called an idiot sandwich tonight, so I'm sure they're relieved about that.
Hey,
one thing I could say about the gameplay from Chef Ramsey is that it was raw.
If he was watching this right now, our broadcast, he could say that Tommy is an idiot sandwich. Because
I think the idiot is the filling though. So like we're just bread in the idiot sandwich, the bread was regular bread.
Okay.
Because like a beef sandwich isn't beef in between two other bits of beef.
So what would he
Yeah.
say then? How would he phrase it?
I don't reckon he'd have much to say about it.
He'd say you're an idiot, double down, probably.
He probably would double down on it. So I believe I genuinely got something in the air that kind of fuzzed out there. So if we want to jump back in and let us know what that was again, we can.
No,
we
I
can
heard
maybe
it.
Move into. Oh, you got it.
It's okay. I have really good hearing, and my headphones are plugged in, unlike yours, Nox.
Excuse me for not being a bat.
While
We got
Perfect
distracted
hearing.
from our jokes about not being able to hear things in our ears by a genuine message in our ears. I think we forgot that was a thing that they actually are capable of upstairs.
we are going to throw to a break as we tally the scores, and we'll be back with you in a moment.
And welcome back to day one of Master of the Map. We've just seen a fantastic first qualifying match of Warzone, and we are going into our second match of the day. Exciting stuff.
Yeah. What were you doing, Nox, coming out of that break?
Just puffing my cheeks up a little to make everyone scared of me because I look bigger.
Okay.
We're going to Group A for Game 2 is the game we're going to be looking at.
Excellent.
A hotly contested game, I've been told, from the future.
Yeah. I believe all games are hotly contested.
Well, this one
All right.
especially, as we look at trumpet lungs. Is that something I've been tricked by?
Definitely. Don't know what it means.
He said
this
it!
time.
He said it!
Trumpet lungs. People are starting to give me suggestions for my gamer tag. I like Carnivore, Nell, Jester. It's no trumpet lungs though. Trumpet lungs really rolls off the tongue nicely, I have to say.
Yeah.
Well, trumpet lungs is taken, Ben. You can't be trumpet lungs.
What about trumpet lungs _02?
There
It's
you go.
evocative. It makes you think of a Brian Blessed type with a, like a
Yes.
loud.
Mm.
Now it looks like the squad here with trumpet lungs has got free reign over this loadout drop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nobody else here to give them trouble.
Brian Blessed references. That's what you get filthy casuals for.
You got to be, yeah. We're combining 4 different decades of entertainment media with the first series of Blackadder and Warzone finally combining. So pretty good to be near that loadout drop for this for Trumpet Lungs' team there. And as
let's remember
Aaron-
that. They've been well placed.
Yeah, Trumpet Lungs has every reason to make it to the end here.
Yeah.
Whereas Aaron,
Again, another bed that looks like it'll be a lot of fun. I keep hearing a bird in someone's mic. Is that
I
one
think
of you two?
it's me. Yeah, it's definitely me. Well, there's birds outside. I live opposite a
You
park.
tweeting, bro? You tweeting?
All my windows are closed too, so there's nothing I can do about it.
there's a chance because animals on the internet tend to be able to predict the future. There was that octopus who could predict who was going to win the World
Yeah.
Cup. There's the
Okay.
pug who predicts whether people are going to have a good day on TikTok. Maybe that bird tweeting suggests that we are looking at the players who are going to go on to win this round.
Well, we were looking at a player who had a sort of an L-shaped couch in the background at the time, so I reckon they are the ones that have been predicted.
Taking a flashbang there, but
Yeah.
doing a lot of damage to this very
Whoa.
slidey competitor who has managed to
all over
evade
the
them
place.
incredibly
Yeah.
slickly.
They slid right out of the map.
they slid through the map. A revive needed for a teammate here. Buoy.
Sliding
Yeah,
all over
boy.
the map. Buoy. So we're back with Reacts.
Yeah, React is going to have a heck of a time here with Grandma, who you know what? I wouldn't have guessed that this was a grandmother we were looking at, but I guess looks can be deceiving, can't they?
Absolutely.
I like the drinks cart in the back of that person's shot. Just to let you know, they're cool. They drink alcohol.
This is
God, it's
a
hot spot for
stalemate
action.
almost here. Yeah, like a couple of squads unable to take each other down here. I don't know who Reacts is fighting, but they are fighting them tooth and nail. The 2 claws, the two weapons of the animal. The tooth and the nail.
So
I nearly got charged by a wombat the other day.
now, All right, stop the stream. Stop the games. It's all off. Talk us through that.
We were walking around and a wombat charged me. That's
What do you
the story.
mean Wombat charged you?
I don't know how else to explain it. A wombat ran very quickly at me. There were two wombats fighting in a bush. We were having like a little walk now that the restrictions have been lifted somewhat, as Grandma is doing here. This is sort of what it looked like, walking around in a field. But then imagine out of those trees there, a wombat comes racing at you.
Wait. I've got my gamer tag. It's Rombat.
Rombat. But
it's Rombat.
Adam, your intro into the story was a wombat nearly charged me.
Yes.
And then you tell the story, and the story was a wombat charged me.
Well, it charged me, but I dodged. We both managed to dodge. Me and my girlfriend, who I was with at the time, we managed to get out of the way of this wombat who didn't have a problem with us, was just trying to escape another wombat.
How quickly? So it wasn't charging you; it was running away. How quickly do they charge?
Very fast. Wombats can move quickly, and if their head gets you, it'll shatter your shins.
Wow.
I think of you to assume it didn't have a problem with you, but anyway.
No, we've moved back to React here as well, as we were watching a recreation of the car racing scene from Greece just before. But
yes.
Away from that.
Yeah, we need to. Oh, if there was some car. If we do get a Greece style showdown, we can give a hot rod award away.
Oh yes.
Tell me more.
Yeah, get in the ute, mate. Whoop. Jeepers.
The disregard that the Warzone has for people's windows.
I know.
Sun right in my eye.
Near a loadout drop here too for React and team. One of them is down. Shifty. From the looks of the name. So they're a two-person team at this point. And I don't know if people watching know a lot about maths, but two, less than the possible three.
Oh!
We also have Jack Viney, a professional AFL player, playing in this particular round, and we're looking at him right now.
Yeah. This is probably one of the few players I would have recognized on site. Of course, recently won the Premiership, a drought-breaking win. Both of you boys are nominally Melbourne supporters. I know Nox is passionate, but Tommy, you're Melbourne-born and bred.
Yeah.
Even after winning a premiership, the windfall from that, not enough to fill every shelf.
Yeah.
I like that. If you didn't recognize him, then we did get a heads up from one of the people running this event that he's an AFL player. But even if you didn't see that window, there's still a little visual clue in there on that shelf behind him.
Yeah. So, framed picture.
No excuse for not knowing who this is.
Yeah. So Viney, you would assume with the quick reaction times,
yes,
with Holmes on their team here as well. So
on screen now, yeah.
We're back with You Can't Check Me as well, who I remember from the practice round, I believe.
Yes,
because I absolutely did check them, and guess what? Got you again.
I'm getting word through from the producers that Jack has stated that if he wins the Master of the Map belt, he will be hanging it on the wall on top of his Premiership medal, covering it up. Because for him, the Master of the Map title means more to him than the Premiership.
He's going to get the medal melted down and then added onto the belt.
Yes.
I'm just getting word now that Jack Vine will also.
Jack Vine.
Yes, I'm. That is what I said. I don't know if the microphone cut out. I know a lot about AFL. I'm getting word that yes, he has promised to play the first game of 2022 round wearing the belt.
Okay. Very exciting. Well, let's all we'll all be riding Jack home today then, because I want to see that. Of course, Holmes in his team as well is a full-time YouTuber, like us. So we're
variety creator. We're variety creators.
Yeah,
so a little bit of variety in the type of Warzone commentary you can expect from the internet.
A variety of quality.
So who's
Viney's down. I'm just getting word that Viney is down.
Viney's down.
We're not watching Viney, but he's down. He's in the gulag.
Viney, mate, I just started. Okay, here we are.
I wonder what the tribunal will say.
I'm gonna bring it back.
I tell you what, the wars of he never would have been down back in the way they used to play Warzone back in the 80s.
He loves the biff.
Yeah, blood rule. He's been put off. You see, I know some AFL words.
Blood rule.
Football. Yeah, blood rule.
Yeah, you were saying, Nox, that you think his reaction speed should be quick, and I agree. Those fast twitch. Oh! Reflexes.
It's put to the test there, and
Oh,
unfortunately,
Oh, Jackie
Viney
boy.
had his sights pointed directly at the ground, which is unfortunately not where people often are.
He's used to picking up ground balls, mate.
Ah, damn. That was the issue. 19th placement, meaning that there
He's
are
out of the
18
league.
teams left.
He's out of the, he's out
Yeah,
of the
bottom
league.
of the ladder.
Oh, Jack, you've been relegated. But here we are
I
with.
can't believe that. These men are meant to be role models, and then they put in a performance like that.
I know. Disappointing. Oof.
We've got Magenta now with,
Yep.
I suppose, a squad at the top of this building. I haven't spotted them myself, but these players are absolutely unloading up to the top there. So, and they must have come off the building.
11 meters. 11 meters.
Oh, they're right.
11 meters
Yeah, they must be underneath.
is what I'm led to believe.
Oh, in that building there, yeah.
Yeah. That one that it's a... Oh, we're in the gulag now with Remenzi.
Remenzi, yeah. Jason Statham slash Adam Knox's dad piping in there.
A decisive gulag win for Remenzi.
Yeah.
Magenta and squad still taking out this other... Yep.
Oh,
And that'll be it.
Very nice.
That's a squad down for them. And it's good night from me.
Knox, we still have several matches to go.
I've gotten tired.
That's the way it is.
I can feel myself putting on like a commentary voice, and I'm not happy about it. I'm a chameleon. I want to speak normally.
It's pronounced comedian.
I always
You're being
mispronounce
paid to
that
be a commentator right now. I think you should feel fine about putting on a
I
commentator.
feel like I should just be speaking normal. Yeah, this guy's running. No, okay, yeah, it's worse. You're right.
Also, I hadn't noticed you putting on a voice at all, so you know.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Don't
Maybe
worry.
it's just an attitude.
It's professionalism. It's so
They're following a bounty contract here. It looks to me as though it's the case.
So yes, I was sort of wondering about this. You can obviously win in-game cash to spend on like weapons and stuff. I was like, oh, is that going to be useful in a tournament? Yeah, because you can use it to like revive people and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can.
There's a lot of uses for it.
Getting your loadouts too, all that sort of stuff. In-game cash, similar to the in-game prizes you can win thanks to Alienware and Telstra. See, there was the voice.
Yeah, okay, I noticed it that time.
It's kind of like a decathlon because you've got to be good at 2 different Battle Royale games if you want to end up winning the entirety of the Master of the Map, which unfortunately will not happen if you were downed like that.
Magenta.
Demolished by Scream from the hit motion picture series Scream.
It's a TV show as well. Did you know that?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, so one's keeping in. One. No, I got.
I had no idea. I just was reading about the new one the other day.
I heard
So that's screen, like the thing that you're looking
Imagine.
at. Ben, what do you think of that one?
I'm not giving any awards away for that one. See, there you go. Kill streak.
Purchased himself a kill streak there. As you can tell from the on-screen prompts. No safe zone!
New safe zone. Uh-oh.
It's great. Nothing makes
Trumpet
you
lungs. Oh no!
follow an instruction more than a gruff British man telling you to do something. Take those pants off! All right, okay. Plenty of armor plates to heal back up with here.
Yeah.
With the squad right next to them to the left there, you can see on the
Happy
map.
to see. Ooh, all right. Happy to see Trumpet Lungs doing all right. We got a real face-off here. Regular John Travolta and Nicolas Cage.
What about him?
They fought in real life.
Yeah, they
punched
no,
on.
they're currently playing Warzone in this tournament we're commentating.
Oh,
Damn,
that's cool.
that'd be a get.
That would be a hell of a get.
I would love to watch Nicolas Cage's erratic Warzone playing. One match
Yeah.
he's really, really good. The other match he's weirdly terrible.
Piss off, Viney. Travolta's just logged on.
Yeah, but can Travolta kick a ball?
No.
Like, probably, but not as well.
He can perform well in a storm water drain, though. We know that.
Yep.
So he'd go all right in that section of the map. Yeah, we haven't really seen any award-worthy play yet.
Not yet. It's been pretty, straightforward.
The preparatory stages. We haven't seen the circle close in yet.
Not a lot of vehicle action in this particular round. And I'll tell you what, the explosives have been thin.
Thin on the ground. All right, here we go. Surely.
If I'm thinking explosion, I'm thinking aircraft hangar.
Yep. I'm thinking giant gas tank.
Not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking aircraft hangar. That's
We
my
got,
plan.
We got told earlier to cool it on the awards, and now we're being told that we can give out.
We got more awards.
Well. Look,
I'm not
everything
really
play
rolling
for.
back.
I'm not in the mood to give awards away now. So, you know.
These are the awards that will be given away. Stuff from Alienware, it's one of our sponsors, as well as Telstra. Look at that. You got the Big Bang, which is still to come. That's the explosion one that people haven't really been playing for.
Yeah.
Hot Rod, we saw some vehicle action earlier on.
Yes, we did.
Sharpshooter is definitely a possibility with the amount of scopes we're looking down here. And Low Blow is for something funny happening. And my God, would I love for that.
Like saying I love lamp.
Yeah, whoever is able to...
Yeah. If any streamers quote from Anchorman, that's an absolute shoe-in.
Unless you do the milk quote, that would be a bad choice. But I've seen the movie, guys. You haven't seen Anchorman? I haven't, but I've watched YouTube clips.
Yeah, we haven't had a Big Bang since pre-lockdown. We haven't had a Big Bang
13
since...
billion years ago.
the warm-up match when someone airstriked themselves. But did we give away a...
That's great, us going, hang on, something's just gone on. It's creating life in the universe. We're going to have to give that the Big Bang Award.
Yeah,
boys.
pop the confetti.
Actually, that's a bit of a low blow to make us go through.
Yes!
Okay, all right.
Wait a minute, was that the Big Bang? Okay, well, because we happened to be on You Can't Check Me's screen while we were talking about the creation of the universe, it seems like a Big Bang is gone.
That makes perfect sense.
So You Can't Check Me.
You Can't Check Me gets credit for the creation of the universe.
Wow.
The person in the control room just kind of like on their phone and then just heard me say that. Was like, oh.
No, I think they just wanted to give away some prizes because there
That's a bit of fun.
So many sick prizes to give away. A lot of Alienware stuff, a lot of peripherals.
We're wearing these Alienware headphones now, and I tell you what, I can hear the game.
I can hear it pretty damn well.
Sounds all right to me.
I'm listening to some Jamiroquai, man. So funky.
We're back with Moneybags here, who we did see in the practice round as well, along with Happy Chappy.
Yes.
And another player.
Hello. Here we go. Okay.
A little bit
I'm
more
feeling
back of the
good,
U.
boys. I'm feeling a hot rod come on. Oh, I like those shoes.
Yeah, they don't look bad.
They're revving my engine, that's for damn sure. So I just started listening to the streamers.
Keep the passion, lose the language, thanks.
Yeah.
It's not clever or funny.
It looks like an attack helicopter has been called in above them as well. I
We should be
believe was
focusing
what was
on
going
the... Oh, they ran into a wall, but that doesn't qualify. I want to see some helicopter stuff. We should be giving away some hot rod stuff to some people flying around. IMO.
I want someone to just go rogue and start playing this like it's GTA.
There's nothing more satisfying than running somebody over in one of these games. Nothing more satisfying. You can't find a better experience in the whole world.
What do you think of that rug?
Well done.
What do you think of that rug, boys?
Missed it. Didn't see it.
There you go.
Pretty standard rug.
Yeah.
That's your average rug as far as I'm
concerned. If it's a
concerned.
nice, if it's a legitimate Persian woolen rug, I'm all for it. You know, I'm not talking your acrylic stuff from your Swedish department stores. I'm talking hand woven.
I guess the rug award of the day goes.
You like those hand woven rugs?
What do you think about Grug?
Not a fan.
Really?
Don't remember the thing, to be honest.
Yeah, never really crossed my desk as a child. Never really came across the BV desk.
So
We're back here with Grandma, and I'm so
we've got
proud
12
of her for playing today. She's really got to grips with the modern technology.
And that map just got brought up over a squad in the distance as well. I saw someone walking
Right.
off that I think Grandma might have missed over to their left now.
Embarrassing. Embarrassing.
It's easy to call the plays when you're up in the grandstands, though.
Yeah, you get a good view. All right, so we got 12 teams left, 32 people.
No, it's 12 times 3.
Oh,
36.
here we go.
Four
Now,
down.
if you can make this shot, you're getting a sharpshooter award, my friend. Or someone else
Oh,
is.
no.
Okay. Someone else got it. Oh, are they still alive?
I think they're still alive and they just cut their parachute.
Oh, okay.
Deploying into the gas
Oh.
there, it looks to me. Can't quite tell how far away they are. Maybe they're a little closer than the gas, but
Yeah, they're close.
These are 2 free kills we can get.
I'd
Right
love
up
to
the
see
edge.
some action here. Yeah.
if they come up over that ridge, Grandma is in a position to absolutely fire their gun and try to kill that person in the game Warzone.
Adam, I completely agree. Tommy, thoughts?
I think Adam's talking out of his ass, honestly.
Wow.
Here we
okay,
go.
come on.
Armor broken, but not fully
Whoa.
down.
That's
That's an
assist.
elimination there from the squad as a whole. Oh,
Mate, take the shot.
given up before doing it.
It's that kind of commentary you get from filthy casuals. So we're on Moneybags here. What do you think of the setup in Moneybags' cam?
Love his
Nice.
little Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
We can get out of here if you want.
One of the best top 3 bandicoots of all time. Not to editorialize.
Who are your others?
Great point. Hey, look at this. We got some leaderboards. Thank God. Let me off the hook for having to think of one other bandicoot. So up the top of the eliminations, Michael Oxmall is doing fantastically.
Yeah.
Mincy with, I would have to assume 7 rather than 0, with a small typo there.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, we're getting a
would make
good
sense.
look at the
Percy,
elimination
or
leaderboard
Herky.
there. So when you combine that sort of thing with the placement,
Yes.
you're starting to look at what I would call results.
Is
Some
is
familiar
Michael
names in
Oxmall's,
there.
is that 11 count the number of times they fool people with that username, or is that kills in the game?
Yeah, I said
both,
a bunch of times.
Both valid. I think both valid.
We've got a full elimination there. It looked to me.
Yep.
Ratatouille.
Trumpet Lungs still in here.
Yeah, Trumpet Lung's having a bit of long-range combat with another squad over in the distance, as you would expect a long-range combatant to be in.
Uh-oh.
Playing it fast and loose with the gas, but they do have a mask.
Gas mask, yeah. Lucky. God, they're living in the gas. They love it in
Cloak of darkness descends.
Nobody cared who I was before I put on the gas mask. What do you think of my Orson Welles there?
Oh,
Not
something
bad
for
at all.
everyone in that one.
Sounded suitably drunk.
God,
Coming
they're
towards
really...
quite a small circle to have 7
Yeah.
teams left.
Yeah. We're about to see some shit pop off.
I think, we've seen a lot of kind of cautious play like this of people kind of hanging out in a building and waiting for other people to make the move.
Have some
gotta be
confidence. You make the move.
Because Grandma's
the
got
feeling
quite a
is
lot of
right.
kills there,
Yeah.
but again, they are a huge part of your placement. Every team with fewer players, it would seem like, other than Grandma's team here, because 6 into 12,
Right.
I guess it could be any combination, but hey, I'm taking a stab. I reckon it's...
She's take a shot, mate. Oh, no.
Wow.
Wow.
One player coming in there and downing 2 of Grandma's team here.
Yep, but they looks like they're being revived.
Yeah, I think they might have been the only one left of their squad.
Yep. 10
No,
players left.
actually, because looking at 6. Oh, man, numbers. Not my forte.
No
Sorry,
forte.
5Tay.
Bit of Red Hot Chili Peppers action there under the bridge. Oh. Okay.
I'd be doing a little bit of Red Hot Chili Peppers and trying to flee right now because there are a lot of teams crammed into this small circle, most of which only have one player.
All the
Like
rest of the
trumpet lungs here.
players might have some scar tissue.
Yeah, possibly. Hey, you know what? If we see a good play here, I've got prizes and I'll give it away.
Oh.
I mean, our goal is to keep talking, so we really can't stop.
Yeah, Snow, heyo.
Pardon?
Would you believe it? It's another Red Hot Chili Peppers song. Grandma with a lot of armor to burn here.
We just cut away from this.
Yeah, there we go. Downed by Grandma with, again, a good thing that armor is there.
Yeah.
Grandma's looking poised to take this one to me.
Grandma's looking poised.
I hate the way you said that. Oh, Scream's come in and taken Grandma's opportunity.
Grammy!
But that's a third place finish for Crimza here from the hit motion picture Scream.
And Scream too.
Having a look at Jester and Magenta here. The only team left with... Oh, the only team left.
Victory. Those victories really catch us by surprise, I gotta say. They kind of tend to come out of nowhere.
When the the cam that we're watching is not pointed at the person doing the killing, it's hard to know when the victory comes. But when it does, it comes sweet.
We absolutely called it. I think the trumpet lungs won. No, I'm being told no, we didn't call it. But yeah, congratulations to everybody who did well there, and commiserations to the people who did not, is the standard thing to say. That is the second out of 3 rounds that we'll have before the grand final here. So we'll be getting a look later at the leaderboards to see who is in a position to take the cake. Yeah, Conqueror and Magenta won.
Yes.
With the placement there, which doesn't necessarily translate to the overall greatest place, because like we've mentioned a few times, kills count towards your overall score as well as placement.
Yep, but Magenta, I think, yeah, I'm really enjoying. I'm starting to get to know these players as we watch them in more games. Magenta, great stuff. Trumpet Lungs, probably a more enjoyable name to say, but Magenta with the play there.
And as the sun sets here in Melbourne, particularly on Tommy's camera feed,
I'm so distracted. I'm so distracted by just thinking, I need them to cut away from me so I can open the blinds.
Well, the sun's going down, so that's not going to help.
We need to create artificial light somehow. Start a fire in there. We're going to have a little bit of a look in the group standings in a minute. Groups A and B. As it stands right now, they might not be exactly what you're going to see, but we will show up with the numbers for you. I know all of you love numbers. 7, 14.
The higher the number for me, the better.
How about 106? What about that for a number?
Yeah, that's how old I intend to live until.
How about 4,000? What do you reckon of that number?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think we'll go into some replays here as well. I shouldn't.
Stop
there's a second
us.
of the graphic
Just
before
wait.
the leaderboards, and I took my shot and I missed it. So Conquer the team are on 58 points there, all up with their kills and placement factored in. Just far and away the winners with a joint second place for K-Jibs and PMZ and Delay.
Yes. So these are teams I don't think we've been observing these teams. Obviously, there's a lot of teams and a bunch of different lobbies as well. So this is... it looks like to me as well that at this stage, the teams that are going through are the ones that are highlighted in orange. That I'll get a confirmation of that in production if that is the
golden
case.
color for a golden result.
Yes.
Looks to me like Chris Angel's competing in this.
I know. I did see that running through the teams earlier. earlier today. The mind freak himself.
Mm-hmm.
We've got two teams named Conquer. We've got the Pros and Conquer One. I'm assuming that is all above board.
Yeah.
And down second last is Osher Ginsberg's team. Unfortunately.
And of course, in the bottom at this stage, the Zinger Burger.
Or that could have been one of our specific zingers. They're like, no, didn't care for that one.
Yeah, you only get points for kills. So yeah, we're more than halfway through the qualifying rounds here. 2 out of 3 down, and some pretty steadfast leaders. Some big jumps in scoring we saw there between the tops and the middles.
Yes. And I believe we are just waiting now for the results from what we just saw to come through.
The supercomputer at Fortress Melbourne, which you'll be able to see for yourself on the 5th of November when they reopen.
Yep.
It's tallying the results. It's whirring up. And here is Group B with the Game B with a lower scoring game.
Group
it did
B.
feel like there were...
Not Game B.
Because we're seeing some of the same teams there as well, is why I'm clobbling around there. Conquer Pros are also there. PMZ and Delay also up towards the top of this one. But it does match what I found to be a lower kill heavy game.
All right, we can
check if that's true in the replays.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good headshot. Wish we'd be watching that at the time so we could give us a sharpshooter award away.
Damn.
Oh,
the fact that they were able to play this well with the rock music behind them too. Man, this is like Terminator.
Yes. Oh, no,
okay.
Wall.
So that's the moment that we lost our AFL player.
Yeah.
Our AFL player.
I believe we all have. The entire city of Melbourne has ownership over Viney now.
Well, we also have competing. I don't know if they're still, they're still on board, but yeah, there's Viney there. He died in the Gulag. Matty Shevlin from the Richmond Tigers is also competing today. Former Collingwood player, so obviously I have to barrack against them. And now that they've betrayed me and gone to a different club.
Yeah,
I recuse myself from having any part of it due to not knowing enough about AFL to even pretend. I can pretend about Warzone, but AFL, I'll get called out even further. There was an AFL Twitch chat during those games. Jesus Christ. Despicable place it would be. A pretty valiant effort from whoever that player was who took out 2 members of that squad solo.
Yeah.
I was impressed by that at the time.
That's that.
Eddie Valiant.
And then, yeah, the overall win going to Conquer and Magenta. Here in the hottest Warzone tournament on the internet. Look around. You won't find any. Don't look around. Like, just trust us. Stay here. But, like, it doesn't get better than this.
So we have one more qualifying match to go, right? That we're going to watch.
Yes.
And then it's down to the final.
That's exactly right. I'm excited to see the play in the final because obviously, I think you all know how grand finals work. You've been around the block for long enough to get this, but it's the best players all playing at the same time. So if you're excited for that, like we are, hang around because I believe we may end up going into a break here. But you tell me, screen.
Let's have a crack.
Well, and as a part of Telstra's partnership.
And welcome back to day 1 of Master of the Map Warzone. We have seen 2 fantastic qualifying rounds so far, and we are about to see our 3rd, which will be our last qualifying round we watch before we get into the grand final.
Yes. Group B, we're watching here, game 3. Very exciting. We watched. Yes.
Already in progress too.
Yes.
We're jumping through mid-match.
Be great if it just cuts to straight to victory.
Love a good in media res beginning to a film
Yeah.
or a stream.
We're going to start partway through here, and then in the replays, we'll go back and watch earlier segments like a Tarantino movie.
Oh!
We're back with Mincy.
Ah, incredible. I'm going to call it. Mincy is my favorite player of the day so far.
Wow.
Yeah.
Favoritism from the hosts.
Yeah, we're meant to be impartial, I guess, but
What?
We've all called it. We've all called it. Mincy's
only-
a fave of the Filthy Casuals commentary team.
The only things we have actual power of are meant to be subjective based on our opinions.
Yeah,
So,
good point.
you know, we can't affect the standings here.
So,
Well, I don't know. I'm thinking you watch sports, you don't want the commentators being like, now this person I like. The rest of them, not so much.
You just want it inferred. A loadout drop there for Mincy as we move away to Riano,
Oh, yes.
which I am sure I'm mispronouncing.
Reno.
But have I made any? Reno.
It's got to be Reno.
Rinzy.
I like Reno's logo.
Yes, me too.
It's slick.
Tommy, someone is commenting on the fact that you fixed your lighting in the Twitch chat. So
Hey, you know what? That makes it all worthwhile. Leaning over and flicking that switch and opening the blinds, you see a comment like that, and you go, it was worth putting in the effort.
A bounty contract for this particular squad.
Oh, that has to be a hot rod. That had to be
Jumping into the
someone
moving
getting
car.
run over. Yeah,
Sure.
That's got to be a hot rod award there. That was beautiful.
There
stuff.
it is.
That's what I like to see. It's real stunt work hours there. Like real Buster Keaton jumping into a moving car.
Congratulations to Buster Keaton.
Buster Nut Keaton, I think the screen name would probably be.
Absolutely. Or it'll just be like Buster Rhymes or something, and they don't really.
So here's
Buster
this squad
Bunny.
who the contract is on. We can see
Oh,
immediately one of them downed.
yeah.
Moving in with that
Bang,
car
bang.
as well.
Contract complete. Is that sharpshooting or is that just good shooting? I don't
I think
wanna
it's
go
just good shooting. I reckon we're
Okay.
just looking at good shooting there.
holding fire on another award.
The distraction there from the car driving up,
Yes.
I don't mind.
Yes.
You see, people are playing the video game, but they should be playing the head games.
Is that person's username? It's Curry.
Yeah,
I
I
love
believe
it.
because it's Curry. That would be my assumption.
It's a bowl of sag paneer competing in this thing.
Yeah. Mike just got at least one kill there.
Mike Oxmall, and I saw that kill from Michael Oxmall.
Adam.
Yes.
Nothing.
Damn, to go from that hot rod to now being in the gulag, that is a real tragic story.
riches to rags story.
Yeah.
Nice.
Eat the rich story, I believe they call it.
So Reno's
Reno's
back
pumped
in.
up with that one. Big celebrate there from him.
Yeah. What happens in Reno stays in Reno. I believe is the phrase.
Well, look at that. Back
not
to
in
the
this
exact
case.
same place to take
Yeah.
the.
to resupply. Yeah. Big old aircraft hangar. So you thought that there was going to be some explosions in the last one, Knox?
We haven't seen barely any explosions, and to be honest, I'm livid.
Someone can get a message through to the competitors. We want to see some big bang bangs.
Yeah, tell them I'm Ricky Martin because I am livid de vida loca.
And she bangs.
I would love to see that happen, but it hasn't been the case so far.
No.
Cup of Life. You've got to stop just saying people's songs. We moved over to Geordie here.
Yep.
From Ireland.
Ah.
Geordie Island is one of the supporter streamers here.
Knox, you have the worst tendency of literally reading anything anyone puts in front of you without first judging if it makes sense or not.
It's called, when it's farm to table, people think, oh, nice, cool. When it's eye to mouth, people criticize. But I'm doing the farm to table of speech, which is just reading out exactly what you say.
Ron Burgundy style. Geordie Island is one of Fortress Melbourne's supported streamers. They have a brand new single called "You're Not Mine" out on October 22, which I believe is either today or tomorrow. Time
I think it was
has
yesterday.
become irrelevant. Okay, there you go. Hey, I might get the reading stuff correct, but the date, maybe I don't know where I am.
I see. I can do dates.
Well, we don't know October 22 of what year. It might be a 2022 release.
Oh no, we don't want to mislead people.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Oh
wow. Reno just killed Scream from the hit motion picture franchise Scream.
That's surely going to get old at some point, but it hasn't yet, baby.
Trust me. Oh, if we can take down this helicopter from afar, then I am going to absolutely lose my mind.
Yeah, well, that was a good shot, but we don't know what happened there.
It was a shot from Goods.
One of the producers just sent us a complimentary message that had come through on the Twitch chat, and the fact that we've been on air for 3 hours now, and that's the first time that has happened, is not filling me with a great deal of confidence.
Are you kidding me? Someone has been watching for 3 hours and they're still enjoying it. That's the ultimate vote of confidence.
I don't know if you've heard the phrase "looking a gift horse in the mouth," Tommy. But I would love for you. Please describe what those teeth look like to me, if you would. I want to hear about those gums.
They've got peanut butter on them, so it looks like it's talking.
Thank you, Four Finger Ray. That's very nice of you to say.
Yeah, very much appreciated.
Geordie, again, Geordie got a good setup. Professional.
I would love to see one of these mid-sky takedowns happen here.
I think we saw one in the practice round. I swear.
I reckon I'd remember something like that. My memory hasn't been destroyed by the events of the last 18 months. I can remember things clearly, Jim.
What percentage of Geordie's overall guitar collection do you think we're looking at in that camera shot?
Did you think that the low ammo popping up was a notification of a kill? Because I did for a second, but not a long enough second for me to make a reaction noise.
No, I just realized he's got a bunch of guitars in the background, and I got really excited by it. Because I too have been buying a lot of guitars over the past couple of years. A lot of money saved on not going to the pub. A lot of money spent on bass guitars.
It's axe time.
I'm more into advanced guitars myself. Bass guitars are a little bit simple for me.
My guitars are based.
Don't you dare do that internet speak to me ever again.
I went into Billy Hyde and I said, "All your bass belong to us," and I gave him some money.
Geordie, the last player left on this particular team, this squad, as I believe the kids refer to them when they are about to go out on the town around 12 years ago.
Yeah, when you were a kid.
We're watching through the wall. Reno just unloading over there. It paid off.
That's huge. Reno,
Wait a minute.
9/11, one of my favorite comedy shows.
I don't know if that's how they pronounce it. One of the best comedy shows and worst Michael Moore documentaries.
Okay, we're back with a familiar face. It's Mincy.
Yeah, and we've got a little bit of the what do you call it? I believe it's the UAV that shows people up on the map there. So Mincy has an advantage over them.
Yep, some sick equip.
Oh god, yes. We'll get in the helicopter.
Yes, come on, someone do some helicopter stuff.
Yes.
What? Okay,
yes!
all right. Now let's hold fire until they do something.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I guess we...
you blew it.
I guess we really, yeah, okay.
To be fair, it's pretty cool to take an entire helicopter to go across the road.
Yeah.
Just one stop. Now, boys.
But unfortunately, eliminated on the other side of that helicopter trip.
This office chair in the background seems like someone is wanting a bit more of the spotlight.
Yes.
Slowly creeping forward, hey.
It's creeping up
slowly. Sentry sitting in exactly the same position.
Yes.
Disappointingly.
Yeah, come on, move around. Jeez.
Although I guess sentries do their turrets, right? Like, that's the point of them.
Stay still, yeah. They swivel on the spot.
Living up to his name here.
Famously. No. Do you reckon that's how he got the name? Because that's just how he always acted.
Oh!
Very still.
Wait, look at that other character. I think that's Scream from the hit motion picture franchise Scream.
This is fucking ratty, boys.
Agreed, Seth. Looking for some elk in the woods there, I believe.
Yeah.
You know, I once listened to an interview with Chris Pratt because I had way too much time out of my day, and he described the feeling of hunting, waking up in the morning as the forest wakes up with you, and it kind of made me get it, and I felt really weird about it.
Yeah,
His
it's like
dad's
going
Arnold
fishing.
Schwarzenegger.
Excuse me?
That's his dad. Well, his father-in-law. There's a squad moving way in the distance. If you could pull off this
Yeah.
shot, let me tell you, I would yell sharpshooter at the top of my lungs, but you would need to shoot first. Don't just hear me say that word and put it up. Please, I beg of you.
You need to fire a shot first. That is one of the key rules.
Tell you what, watching
Yes?
professional Warzone play, or, you know, the level that I understand to be professional, people competing for money, that is the definition of professional, I suppose.
Yeah, you didn't need to go back and explain it. Just you could have said professional and kept talking.
Could have just left it at that, but
Yeah.
not a lot of opportunities for us to give out the award for the funny moments because people
The
are kind of
silliest
staying
thing,
on top
yeah.
of their game.
Yeah. Well,
And I would
maybe
love to do that, so I'm keeping my eye out.
maybe we do just have to give it to each other for the best joke, and then whoever's on screen at the time wins the award.
Okay, that's not bad. That's
Right?
not bad.
I'd
They
counterpoint.
It's luck.
That is bad.
Well, it's 2 against 1, nuts.
Ah, man, this
I'd like to
electoral
request
college.
the producers for tomorrow, for the sake of the low blow award, if you can throw us the streams of a few more bozos for us,
Yeah,
it'd really help us a lot.
Crawling through the mud here on the very edge of the map with Scream from the hit motion picture series Scream. It almost qualifies to me. I think
Well,
if we
they
spend
were
much
on
longer.
the ground. They were prone on the ground, so that's
true.
pretty low. Okay,
We are big fans of going prone on the podcast.
next
Any
person that
listeners
goes
to Filthy
prone wins
Casuals
the
will
low
know that?
blow award.
I do feel
Okay.
as though we've done a relatively decent job of pointing out that you do need kills to progress in this particular tournament as well.
Yes, yes.
A piece of advice that these woodland creatures have flatly ignored.
Yeah, we've stressed that very well to the audience.
Yes.
Maybe the organisers haven't stressed that very well to the competitors.
Or maybe
Especially not
Seth has
these
just
guys.
said, hey, you can't tell me what to do. I'm Australian hip-hop Seth Century. I play by my own rules. And they are
Well, we
strict
got a
but
leaderboard
different.
there, and it doesn't look like Seth is up
Nowhere
there.
near it.
Crimsy's there. Chef Ram, fantastic. Mike is an incredible player. He's been top 2,
Yeah.
I think, the last couple of matches.
Mike
Mike
Cox-Small,
who?
and I can see that Limax is at the top of the leaderboard for eliminations there. I don't know if
Never
we've seen any
fails.
gameplay from Limax.
No, I don't think so.
Limax
Jester.
is the world's biggest theater screen that you can watch flat on your back.
Okay, all right.
See what I mean?
I believe Limax is how people refer to things like. Remember, Village had VMAX. It's like it's not actually IMAX; it's Limax. It's close enough.
Yeah, it's someone tells you that you're going in to see the Avengers, but you walk in there and it's actually the boat that rocked. They lied to you. They tricked you.
Well, that's not what I was saying, but that is funnier.
It's just a third option.
Okay. Well, it's been cool hanging out on the edge of the map here, guys. I feel like a bloody explorer out here. Call me
I think-
Christopher Columbus, because I'm on the edge of the map.
They call me Christopher Colombo. This is Christopher Colombo being a European to go to America for the first time. He's about to leave, but then he goes, "Oh, just one last thing. I'm staying forever." That's Christopher Colombo.
That is Christopher Colombo.
You can't argue with it.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that I'm wrong about that. And
You
stop
set up the
trying.
premise, you set it up, and you followed through.
Moving over to I'm Road Ends here, which I
Oh, we've got what's the Kiki's delivery service cat and
Yeah, Pikachu.
in the background. It's having a Pikachu. Now, what's the yellow thing?
Yeah. Rodent's taking a peek at you if you happen to be behind this glass. And I'm assuming that they're aware of a squad because they do seem particularly
Yeah.
nervous of this position. It looks like they've downed someone over there.
Yes.
And of course, professional Warzone players would know this, but they call it downing because of the feeling that you get after you are down.
Mm-hmm.
You feel flat.
Oh,
We are still playing for placement here. So this type of, I'm going to call it cowardice, is not going to work in your favor when you're trying to get into the grand final by combining both your placement in this match and your kills.
Exactly. You'll see the player total, run down, and like the people who are getting those kills may end up doing better than the person who lasts to the end of the match. So
yeah, if you want to make it in this workaday world, you got to step on some heads.
Now we're almost getting a replay here because this player has a 2-minute delay on their stream, so we might be able to see some stuff that we've already looked
We've got to
at.
go back and warn them about the financial crisis. We're back up in the hills, I think.
He's gotten a rib removed so that he can use self-revive. That's good.
Tommy
Been sitting
justifying
on that
having
for
been
about
quiet for
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
All right, I'm giving away a low blow award for that call. Throw it on the screen. Seth Sentry is going to win the prize, but Tommy...
Yeah, I think a low blow is fair as well because this Woods play did kind of tickle me before, even though it is a legitimate way to play the game.
Yeah.
Let's call it, baby. It's a low blow for just lying there waiting to die behind the tree.
Yeah, very nice. Well done, Seth.
You deserve it, buddy.
This could be the start of a collaboration between us and Seth where he gets us on his next album to do little skits like it's in the 90s.
Feature us in the middle of a track going, that's a low blow! And people go like, where's that from? What is that? That makes this song suck.
That's a low blow.
This is the worst Seth Sentry song I've ever heard in my life. That's a low blow! Damn it, Seth. What happened to you?
All right, we're back with Road Ends.
This very much is the end of the road for them as well because there was a real camp situation. Like Austin Powers. Very camp.
Okay, like a tent.
Yeah. Players with a lot of nerves, it looks like here.
Yeah.
Very afraid to get themselves out there. We've got 5 kills on the clock here for it's Curry's, but Curry's E? Curry's Ed. No, it's hard to pronounce text. Shame it's the only way you can do it.
Ooh, that's a
Good
long baby.
distance shot.
That is a sharp shot.
Okay.
Well, it's the best. It's the best
why
sniper we've
not?
seen so far. It was technically counted as a long shot by Warzone.
And it would make up for this immediate death afterwards.
Yeah. Console yourself. It's Curry's E with some prizes from Alienware.
That's a sharpshooter, baby.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Yes.
There you go.
We got a
Homosexual
sale.
acquired.
I like when the control room really makes us sweat on whether they're going to honour the awards that we've
It's not their
been
fault.
shouting out for 5 minutes.
I cannot blame anyone for tuning us out.
I think we've got some filth in the Twitch chat. That is to say, fans of Filthy Casuals watching along with us, and maybe some competing.
It's a podcast that we host.
Yeah,
What?
not the fashion label.
Wow, that was Scream from the hit motion picture series Scream.
Oh,
Imagine dying at the
right.
hands of Scream.
So Reno's a Scream.
I tell you what, absolutely. Got a couple of drinks in it, absolutely.
Oh yes.
A real Scream. I don't know any of these people personally. Mads is the spectating point of view that we're watching currently.
Yep.
Mickelson.
Great in Another Round and Riders of Justice. Fantastic actor, Mads.
We're back over to Mincy, who's
really
still
good.
alive and hasn't been doing so hot on the kills for this round.
Yeah, right.
Whether or not that's going to come back to bite them.
There's
We'll
still
find out
22
soon.
people. Chef Ram's out there pinging locations. Like
No, he's
nobody's
pinging.
business.
He pinged you? He pinged me!
He's a pinger.
He
looked
pinged me.
over at me, George, and he pinged me.
He pinged me.
You don't just ping someone. He pinged me. And alerted his whole team.
Well, Jerry, I got the loadout.
We still haven't given out the Spongeworthy Award in this particular round.
I don't want to sing it because it might get the Twitch stream muted. But I think all three of us have been singing "Master of the Map" to the tune of "Master of the House."
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I wonder if would Les Miserables soundtrack be mutable on Twitch? I guess so.
Probably, yeah. Probably, yeah.
Damn. I screamed a scream of time, Scott.
Don't do it.
I've stopped. That was fair use.
Was that ice cream
we also,
because of the Scream character in the game?
Yeah, that's exactly why.
Nice.
Fair few shots to the face taken by Reno there, and it doesn't seem happy about it.
No,
I'll tell you that much.
Accusations of illegitimate play. Just too slow, bro.
And it's Curry's year as well. That's why it would have happened, I guess. It's the year of Curry.
So who we got still active? We got Geordie.
So yeah, Geordie is still active in the squad they're in. We've got someone else down the bottom with a very pixelated name and a helicopter to their name though as well.
Ooh, all right. Have we given away a hot rod this time? No, we didn't.
I don't think we did. So this helicopter might have the opportunity. It's a form of vehicle. You wouldn't normally call a helicopter a hot rod.
No, but it's
I mean, it makes you a loud target, so it makes sense not to take it too far. But
I really want to give away a hot rod award, but that flying from one area of the roof to another just can't count. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Stop it from above. Stop it from above.
Oh, love that skin on that gun. The Tron skin.
Oh, it is Tron.
Okay, there's some there's some action going down here. Don't say it's done. Don't talk yourself down, Geordie. Believe in yourself.
Right at the end of the game here.
Yeah.
Not sure how many players left right now, but Geordie is one of the last remaining in the small circle as the gas encroaches, symbolizing the march of Father Time, who will one day claim us all.
He's locked himself in a hallway.
Yeah, smart. Honestly, if Warzone, if this was being ranked and like play that reflects social anxiety, I could get in there and beat every single one of these people.
And I had a good one about something that was on screen and they cut away.
You've got to get in there faster.
We got 5 teams left.
Fucking everywhere, bro. It's hectic.
10 people, 5 teams. You do the math. Oh, yes. Oh, wow.
That's Geordie down for the count, and that count is 0.
DRM Dog, a man who's a fan of digital rights management.
Or Dr. M Dog. Could be a dog.
I reckon Mincy's got their whole team. Is that right? Or is it Seth Century? 2 teams
Seth
left.
is spectating.
Yes. 2 teams of 3 people. So
yeah, Mincy being one of those teams, or the one of the players on one of the teams.
We can't give it all to Mincy. Mincy has some compatriots.
Chef Ramsey cooking up some grenades to throw at other players in an attempt to murder them in the video game Warzone. That's my understanding of the situation.
Oh no, Mincy!
Yeah, from on top of the road, you're not gonna. The high ground counts for something. If watching the Star Wars prequels again and again has taught me anything.
Mincy, yep.
Oh. Rest of the squad's still in it. Nope, I'm wrong. Mincy out of the game and out of the contest as victory goes to whoever that other team was.
Oh, congratulations to the mystery team.
We'll see them on the results as we get ready for the grand final.
Yes.
That's the qualifying rounds done. So the supercomputers over at Fortress Melbourne are just churning away, smoke bellowing out of them as they work to create the final tallies, as we'll see for who's placed in the grand final, which, worth reminding you that the grand final drops that kill count nonsense. That isn't nonsense. It makes sense for the rest of them.
How dare you?
It's pure
Me and the Fortress
Warzone.
Melbourne team spent weeks coming up with that calculation.
I know that you had nothing to do with it. But yeah, it's pure placement for the grand final. So whoever ends up in that is going to take it purely by outlasting the rest of the team. So sitting down and hiding, an effective strategy once again.
But hopefully,
back on the table.
We'll be
so hanging out on the edge of the map could actually work out for them this time.
Yeah, true. Christopher Columbus and friends could be in with a chance with an
the Columbus method they call it.
Yes,
in
they do.
Professional Warzone
they
play.
do. Welcome to the
Columbus
Explorers Club.
So yeah, we're standing by to see the results.
Probably some replays as well.
Some replays probably, and hey, a couple of friendly words from our sponsors who are Alienware and Telstra, who have been contributing the prizes from Alienware that'll be going to the people we've been virtually arbitrarily giving out awards to.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it. Hey, a roll of the dice is how they decided in Vegas. And if it's good enough for Vegas, it's good enough for me. That's why I'm disgusting.
It's especially good for Reno, the little version of Vegas, and a competitor.
Cute Vegas. Tiny little Vegas. Yeah, man, it was really starting to heat up there. I feel like you can see the nerves of the players as we come closer to the grand final. I think they're being a little bit more reserved and hesitant about what they are willing to do. The helicopter flights are going from one building to another or just from one part of a roof to another. So whereas at the start, it was all helicopters all the time.
It's interesting, right? If people camp out somewhere and wait for those competitor numbers to fall down, it's like, well, if you trust your skill enough, you can rush in and kill everyone who's left and get points and some kills. But, is it going to turn out to be better to just dive in there and start aggressively trying to take the other players down earlier in the match? Because we don't know necessarily who's going to get through to the final yet.
That's what the supercomputers of Fortress Melbourne are figuring out. You can go see them in person on the 5th of November, by the way. A little birdie tells me that Fortress Melbourne is reopening on the 5th of November.
I love the idea of someone turning up on the 5th of November, going up to the front counter and going, "Hello, can I please see the supercomputer?"
I was told there was a tally machine here.
Come right through to the Alienware LAN lounge.
Is this where they do Powerball? Can I see the Powerball machine?
We got some replays here from that third qualifying match that we just watched.
Excellent.
Man, crawling around in a war zone would feel terrible.
I can't disagree with you there. One of the worst feelings in the world.
Really would make me very scared.
Oh, that was fantastic. That was early on in the match. A real highlight. Woof. Geordie. Now, that low ammo moment. Maybe my favorite of the match. Got me out of my chair.
Yeah, you were very excited.
Big Ben's big blunder of the day.
A little bit of advice down the bottom earlier on saying drop tab, and now's the time if you want to be having a kicking in for the finals. I'm kidding.
I think that might literally be illegal, Knox. There was a great kill there we didn't see as we were watching, basically strafing a vehicle like this, and they got a headshot in there and eliminated them.
Look at that.
Excellent play.
Pumping bullets into the side of a car.
Oh,
it's nostalgic.
That says, to me, says Saturday.
Can't do that anymore. Thanks, cancel culture.
Who are they coming for next? First they came for me pumping bullets into the side of a car, and I said nothing because I wasn't pumping bullets into the side of a car. Damn, it was a hell of a match. But yeah, look at this. People clumped up, scared, nervous as we go into the final with everything to play for.
Oh, some second floor blasting there, getting the job done. Oh, that's it. Excellent shooting.
Whew. You see, what he's doing there is what you want to get done is putting someone in the center of the screen and then pulling the trigger.
Yes. I've been reading a lot of guides for Warzone, and that's one of the first things they mention.
Damn, get a load of this music.
It's getting me pumped up.
It's getting all of us pumped up
yes.
for a little bit of a break as we calculate the rest of these scores.
Okay.
Welcome back to day one of Master of the Map. We are just about to get into the grand final of today's Warzone event, but we have a whole other day tomorrow. It's a whole weekend event. There is still time for you to sign up to compete tomorrow. You have until 9 p.m. to sign up tomorrow to play a different game, a different Battle Royale game. Now, what could it possibly be?
You've only got until 9 p.m. to sign up, so don't wait 2 weeks for this other game. You wouldn't want to wait that long. You've only got 1 hour till 9 p.m. Don't wait that long. If you
The way that you've spoken around what game it is was epic, Nox.
Yeah.
Epic
I don't want to get
work there.
beaten up after the daytime. If I had to get into a fight after daytime, wouldn't be for me.
Past tense of the word fight, and then not daytime.
You get it. We're this close to saying it, but yeah, you got till 9 p.m. to sign up for that if you want to compete.
Yeah, and
So
if
you
you want to
can do
become
that
the
by,
Master of the Map, because the Master of the Map title is, of course, for the overall winner of both days. So jump in tomorrow if you've been playing today. Watch tomorrow as well, because it's going to be just as exciting as today. Master of the Map, of course, 2 days.
If you want to sign up, you can do that now by typing !sign up in the chat or going to fortressmelbourne.com/MOTM. Now, yeah, like I said, we are pretty close to getting into the grand final. We've got a couple of quick things to run through with you before we do that. First of all, we've got what is this? This is a highlight clip, right? From
I believe so,
one of
yeah.
the last matches.
Yes.
Something like that.
So here we go. Oh, a bit of vehicle
see, here's
action.
that helicopter
Yes,
action we were clamoring for.
Oh, it's Chopper v Chopper here. Eric
Well, you
Banner.
would have come to this. Oh!
I can't. I downed him with the helicopter.
A fantastic helicopter projectile. There's an incredibly insensitive joke I want to make, and I'm not going to do it.
Wow.
We even had a slow-mo replay. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a hot rod if ever I've seen one. That is like
Absolutely.
Eric Banner's career after that film. It's blowing up after Chopper.
Oh, okay, right. It was a
real
Hulk of a
Hulk.
move. Yeah, okay.
That is the best thing I've seen all day.
It's just a part of the fun that we've had during the day as well, thanks to Fortress Melbourne, who are reopening soon. And I believe we have a little bit of a package for them. Is that right?
Yeah, we're going to watch a little package.
A little package. You can watch packages in plenty of places on the internet, but not
Like
this
package
time.
small.
Exciting stuff there that I don't think you guys had seen that during the day. So that is good to get a chance to
World
finally
premiere.
watch that video. Yeah, Fortress Melbourne are reopening. They're back on November the 5th. So that means fun is back as well. Finally.
Yes.
You can head back into the CBD. There is a stacked calendar of events that they have put together for you specifically. So if you are hearing me say this, that means you have to go down there. They put it on for you.
Guess what? You specifically get a limited edition t-shirt to celebrate the occasion if you specifically go down there. Very exciting stuff.
You get some of
as you
the...
saw-
Tommy, please. No, you sound impassioned, so please.
I'm ready to go. I'm fired up. Yeah, as you saw in the video, they got all sorts of stuff. They've got all the most high-end PCs. They've got all sorts of other consoles as well. There's food. There's drinks. There's performers, roaming performers, all sorts of stuff like that. Some new events. You can visit fortressmelbourne.com/fun or type !fun right now in the Twitch chat to find out more about it. But November 5th, book it in. Get down there the day they open. Get down there that first weekend back and show your support. They've put on this awesome event online for you. So yeah, get out there next weekend and get around it.
It's a Friday. The 5th of November is a Friday. In case anyone was wondering, I opened my calendar. It's a Friday.
Did you add new event and put in Fortress Melbourne?
I'm too afraid that I'll accidentally close this stream, so I'm not going to do that. But I would if I could.
Fair enough. But wow, we're building up to the grand final.
Yeah, this is the end point of the day today, and as you can see here on screen,
yes,
there's a ton of prizes to be playing for here. Cash prizes. The winning team gets, look at that, 1,000 and then a 500 further Australian dollars.
Goodness gracious me, that is a handy bit of coin.
Is that a term?
It's a term that I've come up with.
Fair enough. And then, not to be sneezed at, every other competing team who's made it to the final, congratulations, you've already won cash. We're just disputing the amounts by placing in the final here, the grand final. We'll have a look at the qualified teams in a minute, but it's an embarrassment of riches. I'm red in the face.
Did you come up with that phrase, Nox? Embarrassment of riches? I've never heard that one.
Yeah, I made it up. It's meant to be a pride of riches, except I can't feel that particular emotion, so it's an embarrassment of riches if I have to say it.
But yes,
Stop talking about how much money I have. I'm blushing. Stop it.
But yeah, hopefully some of the great teams we've been following today will be getting some of that money. We don't know if everyone's qualified. We do know, however, who has qualified. This is the batch of teams we'll be dealing with.
We've been watching Conquer and Magenta. We've definitely seen them come up. Hooligans, we've been watching.
Mind Freak has made it through.
Wow. Magic. Pure magic. Sorry. Effect. Illusion. I don't know what you call it, Chris Angel. Congratulations on the Dolphins. Incredible result without opposable thumbs. Meb. Well done, Meb.
Meb.
Big D, which is Mike Oxmall's
nemesis
enemy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dub Nation, a nation which I'm a proud member. there's
nation of winners. That's what that means. Dub Nation. It's a nation of winners.
Every single one of these teams, as well, worth pointing out again, has already gotten themselves cash.
Yes. Yeah. Cold hard cash.
Or soft, warm cash is the way I like it, but you can have your cash the way you, soggy, room temperature cash. Yes. I got paid in money for something the other day. That makes it sound sus, but it wasn't. I sold an old PS4. Anyway, I had
Seth
cash
Sentry. Seth Sentry made it through. The camping on the edge of the map strategy did pay off to get him through to the finals.
I believe that is Hooligans.
Yeah, right. Now that strategy might actually get him the win because, of course, as we know, kills don't matter in the final. It's just placement. So if you make it all the way through by hiding in the forest, that's still cool.
The final team that we see on screen will be the team who wins, kind of, unless we're seeing the wrong thing, which could happen. We don't know. Hey, well done to everyone for getting through the early hiccups and stuff too. You got into the games and you did a great job.
Yes.
So Squids Destroyers, you get out there and you kill those goddamn cephalopods. They've had it too good for too long, and I'm proud to call you an ally.
Recently watched a documentary on Netflix about a bunch of squids that killed people. So it's good to turn the tables.
What do you mean?
You know, it's the biggest show in the world.
Oh, I was thinking about my octopus teacher, so I was like...
so was I.
But this is us here, coming towards the grand final, or as they call it in the theatre, the final act.
Okay.
Grand finale.
We've got a 4-act play here. Geordie Island also made it through. We want to underline again, you're not from Ireland. That's the understanding that I have. Your last name is Ireland.
Stolen Ovella.
I'm actually not from the suburb of Knox either.
True.
That's an interesting fact about me. And here we are
in
the grand final, I believe.
Geordie Ireland himself.
It says Group B Game 3, but I'm pretty sure that is a goddamn lie. Don't listen to the mainstream media. Listen to us telling you that this is the grand final. We are having a look at. Man, it's been a hell of a day.
It sure has.
I can't believe we're about to watch people get money.
Ooh, look at
Everyone
this.
we're watching, we know they're at least walking home with 3 lobsters in the pocket.
That's right.
That feels great to know.
That's right.
Is it a lobster's red? Which one's blue? What do you call a $10 note?
Ooh,
jellyfish.
Oh, okay. Obviously. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
And of course, you have the pineapple as well, the second highest denomination.
And then the green is what, a cabbage? No, that's not green. It's purple.
How much did you sell your PlayStation for?
$350.
Not too bad.
Okay, so about
Not
a
enough.
middle placing in
Yeah.
Warzone tournament.
Not enough to buy myself a kill streak, but not enough to sneeze at. It was a very strange experience selling it over Facebook Marketplace, but whatever. We're in the grand final now.
Yeah. We got a bunch of people falling out of the sky.
Magenta, Jimbotzi, and Jester, the first squad will be following here. Now, an interesting strategy to begin the game by dropping into the Warzone.
Okay, and who are we with here?
Guys, stack this cavi. I'm gonna go do the other one when you guys finish this.
Zeppa, Pez, and someone else. I wish I could, I wish I could show you how hard I've been squinting at those names throughout the day. I wish there was some way to like.
Zeppa, Rep, and I think this is the Marx Brothers.
WZB Reflex is on the screen right now.
Yep, and Groucho at home.
Try and do like an audio recreation of the feeling of squinting, Adam. For the viewer.
Could you hear that?
Yep.
Yeah, I could hear it.
I think that got it across.
Okay.
That was me blinking into the microphone.
Right.
I can see a sniper scope on the horizon there as well, I believe. There was the glint of a scope that I don't know if it has been seen here by Donnie Darko's rabbit friend. But if the silhouette was anything to judge by, from the hit film series Scream. So once again, just to hammer it home, we are looking for placement only.
Yes.
That is what is dictating people's rank.
It's like they say in real estate. Placement.
And that's a synonym, sort of, yeah. So that does make sense.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
I love what you've done with it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about you, but if this were me in the game, I'd be looking to try and win the game currently. That would be the sort of the mindset that I'd be going into it with. I'm not sure
with
how
a winner's mindset.
That's the one. We've already lost a few teams.
Yeah.
We're down to 30 teams here.
We had, 33 teams to begin with?
I believe that's the number. But you know what? I've been wrong before.
Doing a bit of the preparation work here. Laying the groundwork for a successful match.
Oh,
hello.
Butt shot.
Okay.
That's a low blow. Ring the bell. That's a low blow.
That's a low blow, baby.
That's a low blow.
Don't get much lower than that.
Close enough you can smell it. Well done to Rodens. Let me tell you as well, if you're not in Melbourne, it was a beautiful sunset out of the windows here before. Getting people ready for a beautiful final round.
Yes.
Here, crouching in the back of the ute so they can't be seen by the cops. They wouldn't think to look. Like a dog chained to it, it looks sus. I hate it when you see that for some reason. It gives me terrible intrusive thoughts. Yeah.
I love it. The dog's having a ride. I mean, if I was allowed to ride in the back of a ute down a highway and all I had to do was be chained to it, I'm in.
All you had to do. My only obligation here is simply to be chained to this ute. I got a free ride.
I mean, to feel the wind in your hair like that, I'm all for it.
We got some smooth movement on this quad bike going through towards the circle. Our players' hearts have got to be pounding here in the grand final.
Yeah.
Gulag. A little bit of gulag already for young Billy Davis.
You know, I'm getting a bit peckish. I could go for some Hungarian gulag for dinner.
Oh yeah,
I believe it's pronounced that way.
Like goulash. I see it. And you know what? I'm squinting again.
All right, BD Corey.
All right, so they...
Oh, we've got some action going on here.
Okay. Oh, look at that skin. That's a hell of a gun.
Who we look at? Yeah, I wish I could tell you who we're looking at here, but it's a fuzzy little image that I'm looking at.
Mr. Red Gun.
I'd love to be able to potentially improve my internet with Telstra or Alienware. Alienware don't do internet, but they are our sponsors.
Was that a Ferris wheel?
They're taking it down soon, actually. They had to close it down.
Yeah,
it's the Melbourne Eye.
I used to live just around the corner from it, and I genuinely am upset that it's going.
Really?
Yeah, it used to be beautiful. At nighttime, they'd have the lights up.
That's
great.
Yeah, that's very true.
Ben told me he wrote it every day.
Yeah, I did.
There's Scream from the hit motion picture series Scream, who was downed.
The shot
at
was
least
coming
that member
from
of the squad.
inside the house.
And we're over into the gulag with our player here.
Gulag Joe.
Nice. We're with Mincy now.
Yeah.
Our old friend.
Our
best friend.
My personal pick for winner.
The person who definitely knows that we exist in a talking room.
Our best friend, Mincy.
Our best friend.
Watches this back and then takes out restraining orders on all three of us.
Yes, Mincy absolutely gets it done once
A smart
again.
conservative play in the gulag
Yes.
there. Hang back and let them make the mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm hoping will pan out.
Right, so that's redeploying. Maybe, yeah, I think Seth was in the gulag before. Maybe he got taken out and has been redeployed by a teammate.
The round before that, maybe. Not a good position to be in this far away from anywhere that I could see that'd give you any... yeah.
Oh, Magenta's in the gulag. Not anymore.
A lot of gulag happening, so I'm assuming that means, and correct me if I'm wrong here, a lot of kills taking place outside of the gulag.
Yeah, I think that tracks. I'm sure we'll
I'm
get,
not confident enough to confirm or deny, even at this late stage.
I trust production to tell us in our ears if any of these things have been wrong.
Oh, unfortunate, just missing out there. Very, very unlucky. I made myself laughing that one. Going dark, being spectated here.
Hello.
Watch on me.
Oof.
Nice. I'm selfing. Don't worry about me.
Oh, man.
Oh no, it's the Marx Brothers. All right.
Why is he dressed in that stupid rabbit suit? Wait a minute. I suppose he could just as well ask of me why I'm dressed in this stupid human suit. Damn, that's an incredibly deep movie.
Do you boys want to get together tonight after this and chuck on Donnie Darko?
I'd love to. Let's watch S Darko. Actually, I've never seen that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they made a sequel to Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
Donnie Darkist.
Okay.
Darko!
Don't know how I feel about the sound of that.
Yeah.
So, again, some more conservative play in this one because we are looking for placement rather than score. So if you can just hold out, hiding in a bathtub, baby, you got yourself a plan. Of course, you're not going to be left with the best loadout at the end, which is the eternal push and pull of the Battle Royale genre.
That's right. Oh, here we go. Don't shoot. Don't give away your position.
This is that hiding in the hills strategy we were talking about before with Seth Sentry.
Yep.
Corzo's trying it out now, and the squad.
It's also going to be my strategy for when the water wars begin and society collapses. Hide out in the hills.
Oh,
hello.
Damn. Okay.
Ah!
This is a bit of fun.
Don't know what's happening. I think that was 2 kills.
We
in
got
a
2
row.
eliminations, I believe. Our feed has gone fuzzier than that stupid rabbit suit that was being worn before. But
Oh no!
I believe
Someone's
there's a
about to
precision
die.
airstrike incoming too.
Oh, that's a big bang!
Oh, that is a very large bang in my opinion.
a
I would call
huge
it
bang.
a big bang.
Man prone in the back of a car getting blown up by an airstrike.
Man, that's how I want to go.
Like rain on your wedding day.
It's like rain on your wedding day.
Things that are ironic.
Rain on your wedding day, a fork when all you need is a knife, and Madonna's performance at the Grammys. Name 3. Yeah, Madonna would have been around when Johnny Carson was
early days.
making jokes.
Yeah.
Early days
Also,
Madonna.
Brian Blessed and Johnny Carson, the references that Twitch viewers love to hear and understand.
You can't check me once again being checked by yours truly. Has not been able to evade my gaze. Sitting tight and holding up at the top of this building.
Yeah.
The squad here.
You can't check me yourself before you can't wreck me yourself. Is that the origins of their username, do you think?
Good
Say
question.
yes. I'm going to say yes.
So, how'd you guys get your name? Where do you come up with your ideas? Any crazy stuff happen on tour?
Have you ever had a horrible boss? Seth. Beautiful lighting in the background. Wish my my place had
With a
lighting like
bounty that they are about to claim.
Not a fan of coconut myself. Whoop.
This looks to me like a tense standoff. That's like when two cats, you know, when you see two cats lock eyes with each other and you're like, uh-oh.
And they
These
start
cats are
doing
about
like
to-
the real low, like.
Yeah. The backs
Yep.
go up, the
Mhm.
claws go out. That's when you know you've got
Whoa!
yourself a cat war.
Oh, hell yes.
What scope? The scope they
Bang.
use to tear down their competition. Oh, look at that weird car.
Yeah. Is it? It's a Jeep.
We bought one. A gas mask equipped here for Riano, so if they make it to the end game, that'll be a useful item, in my opinion.
I'm unwilling to confirm or deny. Ooh, Austin Powers.
Fantastic. They've got an Austin Powers.
Oh,
in-
mate.
This footage is making us horny. You are done for.
Yeah.
There's no way your insurance is covering that.
They're still going for the truck.
Yeah, maybe it's suddenly gotten smaller, mate. Maybe
I
the
reckon-
truck's now smaller.
I reckon reverse.
You got to get a piece of wood and put it under the tires.
There's a truck coming to ram them.
That was pretty
Wild work in a grand final. No, we'll be able to get it through.
You know what? Let's all get trucks. Truck squad, roll out.
Convoy.
The Transformers over here.
Oh.
28th place for someone here. I believe that's Seth Sentry
Seth,
knocked
Seth,
out at
yeah.
28th place.
Wow.
What is this? The ARIA charts?
Great question.
Yeah, would have been great to have seen what happened to Seth. Geordie's still in it, hiding out in a bedroom,
Yep.
like me for
Yep.
the last year and a half.
Okay. Sniper.
Yeah, what else is going on in the other tabs?
Oh.
I'm loving this truck strategy, to be honest.
Yeah, Reno in the truck.
Yeah.
It's my favorite 70s cop show. Reno in the truck.
Oh, look, and there's Rodens has their eyes on Reno, I believe.
Yeah.
Crazy to see it from two perspectives. The things that technology is capable of these days, huh?
And Tommy's here.
You know, whoever wins this, I do just want to point out, I think the important thing is that we all had a good time. Pretty sure they say that at in every sporting grand final.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? I was watching him sit next to me. I was like, he's not moving.
The real winner was Warzone.
Someone angry about their situation.
Ooh.
I see riot shields over here.
Man,
Wow.
this is tense.
Not going for
Reno,
the shot
you
'cause it
got
would
to
give
get
away
out of that
position, I
truck.
guess.
Yeah, you
Reno.
are a sitting truck out there.
That was really good, Knox.
It rhymed.
A sitting
You ca-
truck.
You can't tell me it didn't rhyme. If you come at me
And
and
it
tell
was
me it didn't
appropriate.
rhyme,
And it was appropriate for the situation.
God damn, there's another truck coming over the hill. JFK, watch out!
Imagine if JFK was just rammed by a truck.
A sitting president has been run over today. We all remember where we were when Cronkite told us.
We all remember where we were when Seth Sentry took out JFK.
Man. This is a slower moving game than the qualifying rounds have been. We've still got 26 teams left after all this time.
Prone blocked. Boo.
Can't go that prone. You want to get low? Now's not the time.
Oof.
Oh. Copping some bullets to the back.
If this guy gets run over by Reno while we're watching, I'll be in heaven.
Absolutely scrabbling to get out of there.
Yeah. Ooh!
But eliminating...
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad at all. Oh! I'm loving these explosions.
Oh,
I tell you what.
No effect, though. No impact.
No, if there'd have been one more explosion, I'd have had a thing or two to say. But unfortunately, we just fell shy of my explosion criteria.
Of course, at this point, anyone competing is winning cash. And if they win a prize on top of that, that's...
Look at those trucks!
Oh, look at them!
I feel like they're absolutely taking the piss out of the integrity of this Warzone experience that we had.
I assume... No, this is the funniest thing I've seen all day.
Yeah.
They're not shooting at them. I guess the truck is providing enough armor. But...
A little synchronized driving routine here at the end was not something I expected to
see.
see.
On the mini-map as well,
There's a lot of trucks getting about.
There's a lot of trucks. So those three trucks, are they the same team? No, because this person's coming directly for road ends.
Man.
I think someone
It's the
said they
sort
were
of thing that
busting
you
for
see
a
that
week.
just makes you think that the boys are back in town.
I hadn't thought that personally.
No, that wasn't the first thing that sprung to mind. But just shoot him.
I'm always thinking
Or
that.
if you could pull off a snipe out of here, because there's no point shooting the windscreen of a truck, but if you can shoot the mother trucker inside.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa!
Roof combat, a fantastic shot
That's a
there.
sharpshooter award right there.
I guess if we're still able to give out some awards, that is a sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yes,
Look at
we
that.
are.
Ring the bell.
Anthony Mundine's at the door.
Is that the only boxer you know?
Mike Tyson.
So two.
Mike Oxmall. He's a good boxer.
He's a good fighter, that's for damn sure. He's been high in the rankings all day. Uh-oh. Oh. Unfortunate and yeah. Unfortunate's out, looks like.
Wow.
So one of the streamers just said, "Oh look, there's 3 trucks there."
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at that above truck view. A bird's eye view of those trucks. 2 minutes earlier, they were still driving those trucks.
It's kind of like that Stephen King short story / movie where like all the trucks come to life. What is that called? I forget.
I have no idea. I know Duel, the Steven Spielberg one.
No,
but that's only got 1 truck. This is like if you watch Duel, but 5 times. So we had a 20-second placement. That shows that we're okay. So we're on a 2-minute delay here, which is why there's 24 teams remaining on this screen.
Yeah,
Man.
It's Curry Z, who's on the same team as Reno, I believe. So this is Truck.
This is Truck City.
Maximum Overdrive is the film I was thinking of, where all the trucks come to life.
Right. These trucks.
So I think this team should be renamed Maximum Overdrive. That's a pretty good team name.
Enormously bad for the environment. What's going on right now? Look at the
Whoa!
smoke. The smoke billowing out of these trucks.
Big exhaust.
Come on, guys. Let's be carbon neutral here.
Hope they're offsetting this.
Yeah.
Paying $1.50 to plant a tree somewhere.
Yes.
Better have solar panels at home.
So their strategy of getting in trucks is working.
So far.
Yeah.
We're yet to see 2 minutes into the future. We could snap to another player and they're all dead.
It's just burning trucks everywhere.
We got 24
Rodents.
teams remaining with a tower fight going on by the looks of things.
Yeah, a bit of sniping action. The gulag is closed.
Bottom of my building.
Man. Imagine sitting in a stairwell when you could be taking part in the world's largest truck gladiator fight.
But this is smart. This is smart play.
For this final, yeah. If you're able to
All
fly
right.
under the radar, you've got yourself
Now
a
it's
good
Truck
position.
City.
Back to Truck
Now we're
City.
talking.
Oof. Wait, what happened then?
Did they get
Did
run
we s-
over by a train?
It looked like a train hit. We snapped to someone
Oh!
get hit by a train. Oh, it was a fantastic shot of a
That was
passenger.
shot. Yeah. Oh, that was good stuff.
Man. Okay. Some very good shooting there to my very highly
Oh.
trained eye. Yeah.
Yes.
Kill the person on the train and then take their train.
Yeah. It's Uncharted 2.
God damn.
Loving this.
I'm coming to you, Will.
They've really pulled out all the stops in the final round here. Get back on that train.
Whoa.
We've lost a truck.
Well, are we down to one truck now?
I think
Or
we
zero?
might be truckless now.
Oh.
We're fresh out of truck.
I have no trucks
Team's
to give.
starting to dwindle a fair bit.
Curry's got the
Yeah.
riot shield. Very COVID safe guard there.
What?
Oof.
Full team. Use your precision.
We've seen a takedown there of. Tell the truth, I don't even know who that was got taken down, but damn it, they got taken down. Corey, I suppose.
Survive to T10, Will.
Right, yeah, and yeah.
So we're down to 16 teams to my eye.
I can confirm. It says 16.
That's a very accurate eye you have, Adam.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You should.
I've been
you should
told
feel
that I
proud.
need corrective lenses.
Well, and you're wearing them.
I am, and they work.
Yeah. I wonder if I
Okay.
had the. Oh!
Road's taking two people
beautiful.
down in a row. Road ends.
Is that the first kill for Road Ends, it said? Great.
The first
shooting.
two, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to back.
It's legit, okay. We've got zone.
A lot of people find that difficult second kill, the sophomore kill.
Well, you
You
put
got
all
your-
of your.
Here
whole
comes the
life.
third.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
out from behind that riot shield and you're done for, my friend.
That's Curry's, I believe.
More like
Ooh!
cowards. The riot shield can't save you forever. You got to get out there and fight.
God,
what my
yes,
father
I
told
love
me.
This. I love this. So the team where we were watching before is Rodens and Mads Mikkelsen, which is
Yes.
very exciting.
Mm.
So it's Curry's getting shot at, or it's hard to tell. Ooh!
And Curry's is on a 2-minute delay here, so if we snap back
Oh,
to
yeah,
this is
true.
the present here with Mincy and what have we got? 12 teams remaining. So we are in the upper
yes.
echelons here. 11 teams. That took us down to 11.
Mincy with the full team still alive and kicking.
Yeah. Which I don't think is
Uh-oh.
the going
We got a
rate
big
for most
bang.
of the other teams.
Oh, successfully avoided the cluster strike. Excellent.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Rodan's
so-
the last remaining player on this team.
Oh, yeah.
On Conquer.
You say Hong Konger?
No, I said
heard.
Conquer. Honk honk, it's getting crazy. Get out of my way, I'm a truck. Honk honk.
that's what I heard. So yeah, Rodens has basically been camped inside this building the entire match, but it's paid
Not a
off 'cause
huge
there's only
amount of-
16 people left.
Yeah, not a lot of choice now that they're on their own too.
Mm.
God, the circle's getting
circle's
smaller. We've still got
closing,
9 teams remaining with this small of a circle. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath soon. That's what Cleopatra used to play then. Yeah, man. Wish I'd have said that properly.
What?
Can you change your Twitch username to Blathe?
Absolutely not.
So yeah, Rodens is probably going to get forced out of that building at some point.
We're seeing some more truck action.
I reckon the truck team is still all together. Mincy, Chef Ramsey, and Twitch Ticks. But yeah,
they've
the truck
trucked
team,
everyone over with this. This is like
the truck team it's Curry's, Reno, and friend, I believe. Unless someone else has taken up the truck mantle.
Yeah, we got a
jump behind the
multi.
wheel.
God damn.
Curry's, bang bang.
I think that was Curry's who got downed, but 2 minutes in the future.
What?
I think that's maybe what happened. We were seeing a lot of screens at once. Mincy here in the middle of some smoke, which is extremely cool. Damn, and downed by someone else.
Oh,
over there,
Mincy's killed.
bringing us down to a small number of teams, which we will be able to see in a moment.
Woof.
That was sixth place.
Mincy.
And
I had Mincy in the.
that was the moment it happened there.
What's the thing you do on Melbourne Cup Day?
Get drunk?
When you all get like a little horse.
I'll kill a horse.
No, the the pretend betting competition thing.
Murdering a horse.
Oh God. The game
I'm
you
not sure
play.
what you mean.
Like
We're down to the
in
final
office.
three, by the way, while we're trying to think about. Try and remember it by the end, because we are getting down to the business end of this rifle.
Yeah.
Twitch Curry's is out. Two teams remaining, and it looks like we might have a winner from the loud music that I'm hearing in my ears.
Yeah, we got one person left.
Who's
Is it
our winner
Seth
here?
Sentry?
Yeah, I think he was spectating. Seth Sentry was
Still
out a
counts.
while ago. He was spectating. Yeah, I saw it
Seth
happen.
wins.
Who's the winner?
Who's the winner here? I would love to know. We
Alright,
just
We
missed.
didn't see it happen.
We just missed it, but we will get an update from the chat. People might be able to tell us in the production chat who was the winner then.
The final placed person, the winner
The
of
overall
today's
winner.
Warzone Battle Royale tournament.
Oh, I
Okay,
think
we're
we've got a
going into the
replay
replay.
of it here.
Oh.
It's the production
Is it
crew
Geordie?
telling us
Is
you
it
figure
Geordie?
it
Well,
out.
Geordie was
It's
spectating.
Geordie!
I think Geordie might have been spectating. I love it. It happens with the AFL Grand Final where they're like, "Was that the Bulldogs? I missed that kick."
Oh,
Mr. Mop, I think it
Mr.
might
Mop!
be.
Mr. Mop!
I think Mr. Mop might have won.
We've not
Mr.
seen
Mop
or
come from?
heard of Mr. Mop today. My favorite Pokemon,
All right.
Mr. Mop.
Congratulations, Mr. Mop. You're going to have to clean up $1,500 worth of mess that you have just made for yourself and your team, which we will get you all the details of that momentarily. We will be able to have some form of
placements and all sorts
graphic.
of information. I believe it was Mr. Mop.
I'd love to get confirmation of that in the production chat when we can.
The Dream
But,
Stream
okay.
team won.
Dream Stream Team.
Congratulations. Oh, it was Geordie.
Congratulations
Oh,
to them.
okay. Right,
Geordie
right, right. So
Islands
Geordie was
team.
spectating, but yes.
Well, congratulations
Fantastic.
to them.
So I guess now we're heading down into the change rooms for the post-match interviews
Yeah.
with all
Sure.
these,
Sure.
with all these people.
Yeah, full credit to the boys. Man, fantastic work there from Dream Stream Team. Truly a stream come true for Dream Stream Team. We're out of time to sign up for. No, there is still time to sign up for tomorrow. You've got 20 minutes left if you want
yeah.
to sign up for the second and final round of Master of the Map for tomorrow. It was Mr. Mop, Katie Jonas, and Geordie who won this one, and they. The placements from today will have a bearing over what we see happen tomorrow. Congratulations there to
Geordie Island, Mr. Mop, and Katie Jonas taking it out. Glad to follow them through the day. Glad it was someone that we had seen before. Of course, there were heaps of lobbies and lots of groups and a lot of games happening all day. But Geordie, Mr. Mop, and Katie, congratulations. You're the Warzone Day 1 winners.
It all wraps up tomorrow, though. At the end of Master of the Map, there's another Battle Royale game that we'll be watching tomorrow, and you could be competing in if you want to go sign up.
Yes.
Thanks very much, though, in the meantime, to our sponsors, Alienware and Telstra.
Yes, bringing the whole event to us and everyone today. And, of course, Fortress Melbourne, putting the whole shebang on, giving us all something to do on a rainy day in Melbourne.
The 5th of November is when Fortress Melbourne opens as well. So if you like it digitally, you'll love it in real life. I'm willing to bet. Yeah, thanks again to everybody, and well done to Dream Stream team, Geordie Island, Mr. Mop, and Katie Jonas.
Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed what we've done, we're from the Filthy Casuals podcast. You can check us out on YouTube and your podcast app of choice. But yeah, we're going to be back same time tomorrow, talking about a different Battle Royale game.
I still think
excited.
we have to look at the scoreboard for today, I believe, and the cash prize pool breakdown before we sign off.
What's some
replay? The Scream!
That Scream from the hit motion picture series Scream. We are getting that scoreboard ready as we speak.
Yes.
But in the meantime, you can score a little bit of less boredom by watching some of these replays.
I feel like, Tommy, you were getting ready to run off down the street and get a burger or something. But still some replays to do. And of course, yes, everyone who competed today, especially in the final, will want to find out how much monies they did win.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, of course. We'll be able to tell a whole bunch of people how rich they are now.
Yes.
Man, that's a good feeling.
Some trucks. Look at those trucks
trucks.
Oh, truly a joy.
Now that the 10K limit's been lifted, you can take those trucks wherever you want.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I took a truck to a place where there were wombats and nearly got charged by a wombat?
You took a truck there?
Yeah, you left the truck bit out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, the one that kind of trucked at me. God damn, it was a hotly contested. This train segment was fantastic.
Oh, okay. So they were dying on the train, and then they fell off and died. Good stuff.
Yeah. It'd get you in real life too. It's the realism in this game that really gets people coming back.
Yeah.
If you fell off a train, you're likely to get hurt. I know that for
sure.
sure.
A lot, apparently.
This move.
People riding the rails. Yeah, this was great. Uncharted 2, blasting through the... Ooh! Someone riding a truck.
Damn, that truck disappeared. Just the tires remaining. That's what they say. After the explosion goes off, it'll just be cockroaches and tires left behind.
Yeah. Very nice.
A really bizarre and tense final game there.
Yeah.
Like a lot of bold moves being made for a final. That truck decision, made by multiple people, was an interesting one. It's a shame I don't believe it paid out for the truck team itself.
Do you think that was like a planned strategy the whole way through? It's like, all right, folks, if we make it to the final, we're getting in trucks and we're doing some laps.
Yes, I do believe that would be the strategy. And yeah, someone just got shot in a truck to close out the game.
Yeah, it came back and it bit them. I won't even say where.
Top 6 placement still means you get that sweet cash money.
You get cash. You'll be looking at a big graphic that says who got what in moments' time. But that is day one of Master of the Map. In terms of the games we'll be watching, we'll rate around and congratulate the winners. But in the meantime, I'll say I'm looking forward to tomorrow to wrapping up the Master of the Map experience with a different Battle Royale game. Won't tell you which.
You still have 15 minutes to sign up if you want to do that. Yeah, I feel like I've loved watching these games. The skill level has been incredibly high. Yes. I am looking forward to getting on Warzone myself after we wrap this up and finding that I have learned absolutely nothing from the 5 hours that we've been doing this today. None of those skills transferred over to me, but yeah, impressive stuff across the board.
It's hard to develop muscle memory when you're just watching, but
right.
tactically, we've learned a lot. I will say, you know.
Don't poo-poo a truck. That's a tactic that I've learned. Don't assume that you can't just drive around a truck in a circle and get second place. Don't make that assumption because you'd be wrong.
Yep. Yeah,
Man, I don't think I've seen truck action that good in my life before. And I've seen a lot of trucks.
Oh, I thought you were setting up like a Family Guy style. I haven't seen truck action that good since,
I also saw that.
No. I was just saying I like those trucks.
Too late in the day for that.
Flying a helicopter from the same roof to the same roof.
The ultimate rich guy move. To not even fly your helicopter into town, but to simply fly from one part of your mansion to the other. That would be the dream.
Yeah.
Having that much helicopter money. I don't think I'll ever be able to afford a helicopter.
To own?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not. Maybe rent, though.
A whirlybird.
Yeah. We could go up in one. We could go up in one tomorrow. We could do the second day of commentating this live from in a helicopter.
That'd be pretty good. Like it was a traffic report.
Yeah.
We can give people traffic reports as well. If they need to drive off somewhere while they're watching, we can say, yeah, Western Ring Road's a bit full.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just like, the OJ chase. Like, we're just looking, we can see down at a computer screen. So we're still commentating the games, but we're just up in a chopper.
Right.
Yeah.
That is pretty crazy to think about, like that OJ chase that a lot of people around the nation of America were watching. But the person in the helicopter must have been like, wow. Must have been really crazy for them.
Yeah. And that's how I feel watching the fantastic competitors play Warzone today. We were there.
Yeah.
We'll be able to. Where were you when Fortress Melbourne streamed Call of Duty Warzone? I'll be like, I don't know. What are you talking about? How did you get into my house?
I've forgotten what happened yesterday, let alone something I assumed happened years ago.
Speaking of Fortress Melbourne, worth reiterating that they are back on the 5th of November.
Yes.
I was too afraid to make calendar notes on this computer because I'm using it for you, but you should be doing that down there. Get down there. It's a cool venue.
Yeah,
I reckon you roll the dice on the calendar app, on the computer now, Knox. We're near enough the end. If you drop out, that's life, baby.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? If I had time, I would if I knew this was coming, I'd have made like a fake little calendar that had a bunch of embarrassing things I was going to be doing. And that would have popped up in my window when I was adding it in. But unfortunately,
give us an example of an embarrassing thing that you could have been doing.
Crispin Glover fan club meetup.
Okay, it's a good one.
All right,
just the first one. It wouldn't make the final edit, but just to get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
Back waxing, would that be an embarrassing thing to have on your calendar?
Not necessarily, because it could probably use a bit of a bit of tear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
A little bit of the hair. The sack and the crack, though, they're staying how they are.
Yeah.
Perfectly hairless, like they were.
From the moment of birth.
From the moment of birth to now.
They just haven't changed at all.
Yeah.
Either in hair amount or... Anyway.
What are you guys going to do in between today's games and tomorrow's? Is there anything that you're going to reflect on and alter in terms of your approach to commentary, your approach to sort of hosting?
Well, the game that we are going to be talking about tomorrow is a lot more, let's say, kind of lighthearted than Warzone. It's a little bit sillier. I think it's a little more. I think it's a little more open for riffing. So I think we've had a big day of it, and I'm glad that these two games are around the way they are in the schedule that way.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to spend the next not quite 24 hours, but 24 minus however long until 4 p.m. tomorrow. Just thinking about what I've done.
Yeah.
Questioning it.
Sitting and thinking, yeah.
Just really struggling to sleep. I think that's going to be big for me. And here are the final results in a beautiful graphic there. Congratulations once again, Dreamstream team. Following them, WZB Titans, Ozta Cross Tuna, and Storm 2. If I've said your names wrong, hey, you'll get over it. You just made a bunch of money.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, Mind Freak is in 5th, it looks like. We got the Conquer Pros, CGS, Team Gallium, PMZ and Delay, and Big D.
Congratulations, Big D.
Yes.
Taking home $90. We got Dub Nation. We got WZB, Reflex. We got,
Wow, you're picking these from all over the shop.
I'm
you're playing darts over there.
Plus 300 plus, Conquer All, Superior OCE.
Those crazy Spartans from 300.
Yeah.
Conquer Magenta. Iswis. Well done. Yep. All of you, and if we haven't said any of you, sorry, but then AGR Dolphin, CWA1, and some others.
Yes, down the bottom. Yeah.
But that's how much just money came across from side of screen, and
We will see
Pull us
all of you
off.
tomorrow, though, at 4 p.m. for the second day of Master of the Map. That's Warzone done and dusted, but we have a whole other Battle Royale game tomorrow. What name could the game possibly have? Type Battle Royale into Google and you'll probably see it first.
Thanks, of course, to Alienware and Telstra for bringing this event to you today. Fortress Melbourne, of course, put the whole thing on. They're reopening on November 5th, as we've said. Filthy Casuals is our podcast. Filthy Casuals with Tommy Dasilo, Ben Vanella, Adam Knox on all good podcast apps or filthycasuals.com.au. But for now, I believe we're saying goodbye and we'll see you tomorrow for Master of the Map's concluding day.
Thanks for
See
watching.
you next time on the battlefield.